Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Go ahead and right here, right now.
Subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We back for another great episode of Primetime Talk on the Coach McCole podcast with Coach Hayes. Got a guest coming in, but before we get started, let me make sure everything looks good, sounds good. We can get this thing rocking and rolling. We got a lot to talk about, and literally tonight, we got a little bit of time to do it. Coach got an important thing I got to go to early in the morning, so I can't be on here playing with y'all all night, but we're going to make it happen. Let me make sure everything looks good. Let me get a thumbs up if everything sounds good, looks good, so I'm not talking to cyberspace, and we can get this thing rocking and rolling, man. Let's see here. What we got? I know it's a little delay. Coinlito's way. Coinlito always say, no excuses now, Coach. Huh? All right, we're going to find out. Demetrius says, what's up, Coach Hayes? You doing all right? Go Canes. But y'all Canes, y'all, hey, I get it. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Can't wait till Friday. Salute, Hayes. Appreciate y'all outside sport. Luetta, what's up with you, baby? How you doing? Hello, Coach Hayes. And chatters. I like that. Not the chat, but chatters. Let's do it. Q McCain, pencil check. Pencil check to you, homie. I keep my pencil on deck. I told you I went to states. I went to the state championship in pencil fighting in 1987 in Lakeland, Florida, dog. I'm going to wear my ring one day. I got my ring and everything, dog. I whooped that dude behind. Jason Coleman, we going live today? Of course, it's Tuesday. What's up? JC, what's up with the fantasy draft? Speaking of the fantasy draft, let's talk about it. 2025 Coach Hayes football, college fantasy football draft is coming up on August 22nd, 5:30, 7, and 8:30. There's a 25, a 50, and a 100 buy-in. Get you 10 times your money. 25 get you 250, 50 get you 500, 100 get you 1,000. So go ahead and jump on in. If you win, winner take all. So make sure you understand that. And we in the building, man. So I'm going to put up here in a second as more people pile in some of the rules and how to join through Cash App and so forth. I'll send you a link within an hour and you'll make it happen, man. But definitely, JC. J. Coleman, I think I might get on that fan. Come on, man. Come on. It's only 5 spots left in the 100, 5 left in the 50, and I think it's 7 left in the 25. A lot of people don't want to play in the little boy league. That's the training boy league. That's training wheels right there. You understand me? All right, here we go. Can't wait till Friday. You talked about that. Let me see here. The highest watch preseason game of all time. We're going to talk about it. Oh, Jay. That's right. Jay from Arizona. Okay, I'm ready tonight. We're going to make it happen. Real quick before I get to my guest, man, let me go ahead and say this to you. Shedeur Sanders, I guess just recently here within the past couple of hours has I guess is highly anticipated a start for the preseason opener against the Panthers. And this is what I think the fan base has been wanting, has been fighting for, has been making videos about and everything else, right? And this is his opportunity. We know there's been some injuries in the quarterback room in regards to Dylan Gabriel. There's a hamstring. Kenny Pickett, there's a hamstring. Flacco, just an old tank. I don't think he's going to get hurt at all. And then you guys should do a Sanders. Now, with that being said, they just brought up, or just signed, rather, Tyler Huntley. All right, so he's coming in as well. Again, this is the Cleveland Browns. Now they have 6 quarterbacks on the roster, including a hurt Deshaun Watson. So they have 6. Most people have 3. They have 6. So definitely somebody or a couple of people probably will be cut because you can't keep everybody, right? Unless you're going to put 1,000 people on the practice squad, waiver wire, or whatever. I'm not getting into that detail. But here's what I'm going to say to Shedeur, and I'm going to just make this personal message to Shedeur. This is an opportunity. I don't have to tell you this. You got one of the, probably arguably the greatest football player, to ever play in your father, giving you advice. But what I will say to you, man, this is an opportunity. If you get that nod, or hell, if you get 3 plays, you got to make the best of it, dog. And you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just talking, man. And when you're dealing in these situations, sometimes you're not in control. But what you are in control is of you. And when you're in control of yourself and what you do and all the things that you can handle, that's all you can do, man. And one thing I'll give Shedeur, and I'll give you credit, Shedeur, for is you have been the ultimate professional, man, in this. I've always said this. All of the things that surrounding Shedeur Sanders has nothing to do with you as a player or even as a person, right? Your cockiness. Hell, who don't want a little cocky quarterback? I don't think it's overboard, right? Who doesn't want a guy that's confident? Who doesn't want a guy that doesn't believe in himself at the quarterback position? That's one of the main boxes you got to check when you're looking for a quarterback, right? Nothing that is happening around you is because of you. So you have to always remember that, man, right? People out here gonna always say and do what they want to do, and that's just what it is. But unfortunately, this is the hand that you're dealt, and it's all right. You're still a good hand because you're on a team and you have an opportunity to showcase your talents. And I know he'll do well, right? I think he'll do well. Now, will he make some mistakes? Most definitely. He is a rookie. All rookies make mistakes, right? Is it things he needs to learn? Most definitely should do it. Things you got to learn. You're a rookie. All rookies got to learn. So don't worry about the mistakes like you never have. I don't think you've ever have. I've never seen you do it, but we all are human and you go through those things, but you'll fight through that stuff and you'll definitely make it happen, man. And I'm excited to see you play Friday. Like I said, it'll be the most watched preseason game of all time, like the Super Bowl. We'd probably be selling $1 million ads out here for the preseason game. But with that being said, this is just your opportunity, man. Make the best of it. Now, here's what I'll say on the flip side of this. This could also be an opportunity for the Cleveland Browns to make a decision on Shedeur Sanders, right? Is it maybe putting him in the best situation because he didn't get first-team reps? Probably not. Probably not. But sometimes, if you ever watch the movie Varsity Blues, the dude used to be sitting on the sideline reading books, and all of a sudden, a man got hurt, and it's his show. He got to make the play. So it's the same kind of situation, because if you guys don't know how NFL works, forget 4th, 5th string. The 2nd string dude don't get that many reps when the season starts. And guess what? If the first team dude goes down, he got to be ready like he the first team dude. So this is kind of that dress rehearsal, for lack of a better term. All right. There's also things about Shedeur being cut. Man, it's part of the game, dog. If you get cut, that's all right. Somebody will find a place for you. All right. Somebody found a place for him, because I believe he has NFL talent. I really believe that. All right. And he definitely could take some spots for some cats in the NFL that I know of, i.e. Tim Boyle. The dude got 5 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, been in the league 7 years. So you definitely can have a spot on the NFL roster. You understand? So with all that being said, I just want to make sure I kind of put that message out to him. You know, you never know when your number is going to be called. And apparently it's going to be called Friday night, and it's already Tuesday. So you really only have, if you want to be true on a game schedule, Tuesday is here and gone. You really only got Wednesday, Thursday walkthrough, Friday, or really Wednesday's walkthrough. Friday you fly out or whatever. I don't know if they're playing home or not, but whatever it is, very light. So whatever you do it at 100%. Don't worry about the mistakes. They're going to happen. That's why it's a preseason game, and learn from it. And that's all I can say about that. Let me go ahead and get into my guest today. I don't know, this dude about to become a regular. I don't have no problem with it. It's cool. You know what I mean? But shout out to him, man. This is my dog, man. We chop it up, offline on the phone sometimes. We talk ball, talk all kind of stuff too, man. We even talk about cows and bulls sometimes. I don't even know why, but we do. But y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all clap it up for my dog up here, man. Hold on, I'm trying to get the buttons right. Y'all clap it up. The big tiger in the building, man. What's up, man? He back in the building. Oh, my bad, Tiger. I had you muted. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Tiger,
what's going on?
I'm good, man. So real quick, man, shout out to LV in the building, 863 Kane, Lavelle Kitchen, Beats by Dizzy up in here. And everybody else in the building, man. I know we dual casting this, so I know it's on your channel as well, man. So we're going to get the people on your side a shout out as well. Marie S., what's up, baby?
Hey, shouts out to my blue wall and everybody that rock with me, man. I know I've been going back and forth trying to get the schedule right. Hey, eventually we're gonna get it right, y'all. I'm trying to elevate in my personal life and keep YouTube stuff going. Appreciate you, Coach Hayes, for allowing me to share the stage And y'all, if I cut out, y'all bear with me, man. I stay on the ranch. It's raining over here, so hey, y'all bear with me. But let's get to the news, man. Cause Coach Hayes, you was kind of right, but I think it fell in place because Cleveland was being Cleveland. But let's get to it.
But let's jump into it. I told y'all this. And again, I don't come on here to be the guy I told you so. But damn it, I told you so. And so with that being said, Tiger, slap yourself, dog. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, Tiger, I told y'all the Cleveland Browns is the most unorganized organization in the 32 teams. I told you they are the most consistent, inconsistent team there is. And I told you another thing, because I don't even think I talked about the Jimmy Haslam part. You're not going to tell these owners what to do. I've been telling y'all this, and people don't want to listen, and I get it, and I understand. And again, I don't try to be an expert. Coach Hayes has been wrong before, and that's cool. However, when you've been around this game 25 years behind the curtain, like Coach Prime likes to say, you see it different than being on the gridiron. You see it behind the curtain. You see how things move and so forth. Again, I'm not right always, like 99.9%, you know what I'm saying? Like alcohol killing germ. But what I will say to you, Tiger, you like that? You like that one right there? Slip that in?
Yeah. You should have flipped it around. You flipped it the other way. You'd been right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Do that? Go ahead. This your show. I'm gonna let you say whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, I tried, man. It's prime time talk. We in the building. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I think people wanted something so bad for Shedeur and didn't let the process take its place, right? And the process is still not over. Like, don't get it twisted because Friday's coming. Like, the process, right? It's what it is. I know what we feel about the young man. I know what people feel about the young man. But at the same time, the process is the process. And unfortunately, Cleveland's process is unpredictable. Shout out to Outcast. It's unstable, like Chernobyl, if you understand. Shout out to my Outcast people right there. Somebody put what song that is. Everything around me is unstable like Chernobyl. You don't know about that. Y'all ain't no real hip-hop fans, man.
I kind of remember that, but I don't know if you're doing the justice. But go ahead. Hold on, go ahead. Let me say this. Now, you said something a while back, and when you said it, I was like, well, he might have a point here and there when you was like, should you look at Shedeur numbers and Pickett numbers and Dillon numbers and Flacco numbers, and Flacco and Shedeur had the better numbers. So maybe they're lining it up where they're going to let Dillon and Pickett battle it out, and they're going to see who they're going to cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you said that, I was like, okay, let me just sit back and wait. But when I heard about Shedeur, because before Shedeur supposed to got to start, I was hearing Shedeur wasn't going to play at all. Mm-hmm. I was hearing that yesterday. He wasn't going to play at all. He had some soreness in his arm, and they were saying he wasn't going to play at all, right? So I was like, uh-oh, here we go. But then you said something that I didn't know about, the 2 hamstrings. So if they didn't have the hamstrings, would Shedeur be sitting? Or because of the hamstrings, now we got to elevate Shedeur, because that's why they brought the other guy up. That's why they brought the other quarterback in, because now they don't even know if Dillon, and that's what happened when you get running quarterbacks. They try to run around in the NFL, and the speed you had in college is not the same speed in the NFL. It don't work the same. So you end up tightening up your hamstring because you're running away from Myles Garrett. So
I'll say this to you as you go. What I said was a scenario. Now, I didn't say that's what they were doing. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. I just want people to understand, because maybe they didn't see the show, but go ahead.
Yeah. You were trying to do good faith, like you trying to make football sense.
Mm-hmm.
But we in Cleveland, they got to make Cleveland sense. And Cleveland sense is the 2 guys I wanted to play can't play. So we're going to try to bring in another guy that don't even know the playbook, and we might give him more reps than we give Shedeur. That's the Cleveland way. So I'm waiting on the BS. Like, honestly, I'm happy for Shedeur. I think Shedeur has the talent where he might go in there and impress and do some great things because I think the team is behind Shedeur. But from what the owner said, did you hear what the owner said the other day about Shedeur wasn't his guy and
unprovoked? Like, these are the things I be saying, Tiger. As Tiger flops into the portal, he'll be back in a second. Beam me up, Scotty. Like, he's unprovoked in saying that, and that's the issue. Like I said, everything is not for everybody. You know, all he could have simply said, you know, they did ask him a question. He didn't just come out and say that. He did ask him a question, but he didn't have to have that response. He could have just said, hey, man, now if he would have flipped it and said this, man, if you would have asked me Friday if I want to draft Shedeur, right? I would have said no. And I left it up. What's his name? Andrew, whatever his name is, Bells or Beats, or whatever his name is, the GM. And he would have said, I left it up to them. And when he got here, he really shocked me. I'm pleasantly surprised. The dude is doing way more than I thought he could do. That was a perfect setup. But he put a period there and said, I ain't want him. And then he stopped. So therefore, what do you gain from that? Now, if you would have set it up like, man, if you would have asked me Friday on the way into the office, man, we had a meeting that morning, and then we had a meeting later on that afternoon, and I was like, you know what, Drew, it's up to you, buddy. Whatever, you know, I pay for it, but it's up to you. You know, your A on the line. And then we start going through OTAs, start going through mini camp, start getting a chance to learn him as a person. Man, this dude has 180 me, man. Totally different than what I thought he would. That would have been great, but that's not what he did. So my question is, what is the benefit as an owner to saying what you said? Like, talk to me.
From what I'm hearing, is he had to come out. The other owners made him come out and say he made a mistake with the Deshaun Watson deal. And you know, all the other owners was trying to stay away from Deshaun Watson too. Now, do you remember before the draft, he came out and said, we made a mistake with Deshaun Watson. We should have never did that deal. Why would he say that? Why would the owner come out and say that? It was like the other owners kind of made him have to come up and say that to get back in their graces.
Hold on, Tiger. Wait. You know, I told y'all about buying them Rolexes down the street and coming to sell them over at the Coach Hayes pawn shop. I'm just asking, where does this come from? Where does this narrative come from? Because I ain't never heard this narrative.
Now, I heard this from a Cleveland guy. I heard this from the barber. He's a Cleveland guy. He's been covering Cleveland for years. And he was just like, they made him come out and say, we messed up with Deshaun Watson. They made him come because he went against everybody else. Everybody else was trying to blackball him. He jumped out there and gave him a big deal. Now everything backfired. They made him come out and say it. You got to fess up to your mistakes. You should listen to us. You came out here and did the wrong thing. So that's how they were saying he ended up getting Shedeur. Nobody wouldn't get Shedeur. And it was like an inside deal. Like, nobody going to touch Shedeur if you come out and say this, but you're going to get him later on in the draft. That's what was said.
Now, the barber. You got to give me some info. Who is this barber guy?
I saw him like 3 or 4 times outside the show, and I just started getting it every now and then. The barber got his real name.
Hold on, now this dude got some Illuminati type information. Now, Tiger.
Look, he been covering Cleveland before Cleveland was losing. That's how long he been.
I'm just saying, like, this is the kind of stuff I be saying. Like, we'll run with this stuff, and I'm like, so this random barber YouTube, is he a YouTuber? Is he a journalist? Is he a writer?
He's a part of a group of guys that cover Cleveland. He's a in guy. Like,
but is he a YouTuber?
He's a YouTuber. He's on a panel with a bunch of guys. You know how you have like a locked in for the SEC or something like that. He's a part of some panel of other reporters, so he's official.
Tiger. Okay. All right. Listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm just simply saying, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is true, but the source, I don't know if I can hold it because, again, I'm looking at the people we're talking about. We're talking about 32 billionaires. 32 billionaires. And for somehow that kind of information leaks out to a dude on a YouTube panel, that's just me. I'm not flat earthing. I'm just saying.
I mean, I think they kind of looked at it and was like, okay, why would you come out and say this? And then it's just like, okay, now this makes sense why he came out and said this and made himself look bad. Like, and he said, like, we messed up. We did a wrong deal. Like he came out and said it like that. Like he didn't come out and say it like, well, we tried to do a deal, things didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. Now we're moving on. He was like, no, we made a mistake. Like, what owner comes out and say we made a mistake by drafting this guy?
Right. Okay, so here's what I'll say to you. You talking about G. Bush. He called himself G. Bush, the brother that be on there. That's what you talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy right here. Okay, I watch his shows. I like his shows, right? May not agree with all his takes. I agree with a lot of his takes. Okay, whatever. I don't understand that. Like, because we see a lot of wild deals out here, bro. We see Jerry Gill. Everybody hate Tony Romo and this, that, and the third, and all that. Like, I don't know. I just think that that's a little.
No, everybody don't hate Romo. The Cowboy fans started hating Romo, but a lot of Eagle fans and New York Jets and New York Giant fans, they love Romo because he would always mess it up towards the end of the game. So it's some other a lot of people love Romo. Romo got a big deal after the NFL. He didn't get that from Jerry. So a lot of people love Romo, but the league was trying to get Deshaun Watson out of here.
Why? I'm asking why though. Why was he trying to?
Because
of what he did? Because of the accusations?
Well, he asked for the trade. Remember, how it started. He asked for the trade, and then the Texans didn't want to trade him, and then he kind of forced himself out of Houston, and that's when all the allegations started because he was forcing himself out of Houston. So now they was just gonna sit him on the bench, but the Cleveland owner was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take it." And it was like, "Bro, you messing it up. We finna sit him on a bench for trying to get out of Houston. We finna show him you can't force your way out of nothing." He stepped up and took him and then gave him a bigger bag.
So if Michael Parsons forced himself out of Dallas, they gonna do him the same way?
Well, it depends. Like, it's hard to get a franchise quarterback. It's harder to get a franchise quarterback than it is to get a pass rush.
Maybe, but pass rushes affect franchise quarterbacks. Based on what you're saying, I ain't talking about the 3 technique. I ain't talking about the middle linebacker. We're talking about one of the top defensive players in the league right now. Is that agreed? Can we agree that Michael Parsons?
I get that, but when you think about the Cowboys, do we talk about Michael Parsons or do we talk about I can't even think of his name right now. What's the difference right there? Quarterback.
That's the difference.
Dak and all the wide receivers, and we start talking about that kind of stuff. When we talk about Jerry, when you talk about Houston a few years back, it was Deshaun Watson. That's all it was.
No, I get it. I understand what you're saying. Shout out to G. Bush. I've seen his stuff. I like his stuff. G. Bush, I would love to have you on. I come to you, whatever, however it work. I just enjoy talking some ball. I definitely have seen this show. Maybe too big for Coach. I don't think so, because we could talk ball with the best of them. But I don't know his background. I don't know his history. I don't know if he played. I don't know if he didn't play in the league. I don't know. But I have watched a lot of his content in regards to some of this stuff, and I think he has some good takes, some things I don't maybe agree with, which is fine. Just like if you watch my show, you probably don't agree with this. I just look at that as saying to myself, like, who else is reporting that though, besides him? Or, well, wait a minute. Or did we take a scenario that he proposed? Like I proposed a scenario about letting Gabriel and Pickett fight it out. I didn't call it as fact. I called it a scenario. Maybe that's what they could be doing. Now, did he may give that as a scenario and we turning that into fact? That's the difference. I don't know. I didn't even say that.
Yeah, it's a scenario because nobody said it in stone, but it was just like, because everybody was wondering how did Shedeur fall this far to Cleveland when everybody know Cleveland took Shedeur in the first round. So they're just like, look, man, we'll give you Shedeur. You come out and you apologize. That's kind of like what they're saying. And And it had because everybody was like flipping out, like, why the heck he ain't get drafted?
Mm-hmm. And I get it, dog. But like I said, you're right. And I'm not gonna go down that lane anymore. But you're right, bro. Should he have been drafted earlier? Yeah. But we've also seen a lot of people like we've seen this. Like I say, and I know that we all have an affinity for Shedeur and the Sanders family. But like I said, he's not the Jackie Robinson of this, man. He's not the first one to get screwed over in drafts, and he's also not the first one that we've seen rob the NFL, right? I.e., bless you, brother. I.e., Jamarcus Russell, and i.e., in my opinion, Anthony Richardson, right? Think about it. Anthony Richardson with the 4th pick overall, and he in a battle right now in Indianapolis.
But he's not. But he's. I mean, he got lucky, kind of like just genetics.
But what I got to do with playing? But that's my whole point. What does that have to do with playing quarterback? You 6'5", 245 pounds, throw the ball down the yard. But if you look at him, wasn't highly impressive in college. So why did he get picked up earlier than other guys like Hendon Hooker, for example? Hendon Hooker put Tennessee pretty much back on the map, in essence, right? Was a 3rd round pick.
I think it's a Joe Flacco effect. Joe Flacco was that big guy, 6'5", 6'4", blah, blah, blah. He played in a smaller school. You can't really judge his competition. You just knew he looked like a good quarterback. So let's take him and see. And he ended up working out because he had one of the best defenses in the world. And he had a 2,000-yard back. Richardson didn't have the same setup.
No, agreed. But they also knew that when they were drafting him. I'm just saying, if I need a quarterback, do I take a project as my 4th pick overall, and I don't have anybody, or do I take him and I have? It ain't like they took him and Peyton Manning was on his last leg, saying, "Hey, I'm finna retire next year or in 2 years, and we could develop this guy under Peyton." And he walk out the door, and then Richardson come in and be the next guy. But what did Indianapolis have when they drafted him?
But didn't they have Joe Flacco?
Yeah, but is that? Do you think Joe Flacco? You think Joe Flacco?
That's what I'm saying. Listen to what I said now. Look, it just fell in there. I said I think they drafted him the same reason why they drafted Joe Flacco, because he was a big dude, blah blah blah. So who you bring in to mentor him? The same prototype guy, the big quarterback that if he do the right things, he can turn it into something. So I think that's why they brought Joe in, to try to mentor him.
Right. Well, I was looking at it in a different light, meaning you already had stability there. I was looking at it as you had a guy, like when you had the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers deal, right? Like I was looking at it like that, where you got a guy he's already the face and he's walking out the door. He's going to be there a year or two, and then he's going on out. You know, Ben Roethlisberger, who was there and going to be on his way out. You know, that kind of Tom Brady, he's going to be on his way out.
Yeah.
Not bring a guy in to mentor somebody and then ship him out a year later. But go ahead.
Well, they ain't had a luxury because, look, he retired early. So they trying to figure it out. They scrambling. And if you look at it, he's kind of like another Luck, another big guy that can run and throw. I think they was trying to just replace it with size, not thinking about the whole package. We can teach him to play quarterback because we can't teach size and speed.
Yeah. I've always thought that was me personally. I always thought that's a bad deal. You can't teach people to play quarterback, right? Yeah, you can't teach size either. But you got it. Most quarterbacks is fine tuning, right? But I'm not gonna give you fourth pick overall guaranteed moolah, and you were subpar as hell, right?
I got you.
That's just me personally. Now, if it's certain things I got to perfect example. If I'm looking at a Shedeur, okay, this certain thing I got to tweak. I got to this. I got to. I'm just saying on the cuff, right? Yeah. But like I told y'all, this dude didn't throw a touchdown his first 3 games in college. You're a quarterback at Florida.
And the SEC start off with cupcake games. We know this.
Dog, you had to run around to save your life to throw a 2-point conversion. Before you threw it, you didn't even throw a touchdown in your first 3 games, dog. But anyway,
I gotta watch this right now because it might be that Miami coming out. It might be that Miami coming out. I gotta watch this. Just
what you mean?
Watch this right now because he played for Florida. So you might just be throwing a little extra stake on this just because he played for Florida.
Everything I said was
all this with a grain of salt. I mean, yeah, but I gotta take all this with a grain of salt.
Everything, yeah, you can take it with a grain of salt. They should have took it with a grain of salt too. I mean, I get it.
Hey, let me go over these numbers real quick though. So
talk to me.
All right, so Gables, they've been really trying to make Gables be that guy because he was their peak. He had 113. Yeah, 113 throws. He completed 62 balls, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Pickett must have had some hamstring troubles earlier because he only got 34 reps, 23 completions, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception, which is not that bad. You know, it's not that bad. Flacco he was second most reps with throws, 92 throws, and he completed 54 for 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's not great, but that's middle road. I think it should be better than that because how he's a vet, but it is what it is. All right, now Shedeur was 70 throws, he completed 49, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. By far the best numbers. But again, if he's doing all this against third string guys, how can we really measure it?
And that's why Friday is here. Guess what? The moon and stars lined up for Shedeur to guess what? Go. I don't want to call it one against ones because it is preseason, but I think it's going to be much better talent than what he's seen at the threes, right? I won't say one against ones. However, I think it is fair to say that he will face better talent in the preseason, especially starting, because there's some guys they want to see, maybe some guys they brought in, they want to see if they fit well. So these guys trying to make the team, and you damn sure know they're going to try to knock his helmet back. You know what I mean? Because how you get on Sports Center? By splitting the prodigal son. That's how you get on Sports Center. Da-na-na, da-na-na. You understand me? So I totally get that part. I totally get where you're coming from. But I'm going to tell y'all this. And I'm not making excuses, but I'm making an observation. You know this, Tiger. I think we've talked about this last time you were on the show. Everything in football is not always as black and white as 2 + 2 is 4. I can go in with my top quarterback and my backup dude, and this actually happened to me. His jersey right here, play for Dallas. The backup dude technically had a better passing percentage, right? I'm just saying. I'm speaking generally here, not about. And I'm talking to the chat as well, not about Shedeur particularly, but I'm speaking in general about coaching.
Yeah,
my backup dude percentage was better. My backup dude got it, but you know what my backup dude didn't have? He ain't had that. He ain't had what he had. Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't going to give me an opportunity to win big games in big moments. You understand what I'm saying? And that I knew.
Now I'm gonna say this: most backups, and this is what I call fool's gold sometimes. Most backups, when they come in last minute, they have a better showing than the starter. Reason why, the defensive coordinator was able to study the starter and try to take away what he liked to do. The backup come in, you don't know what this guy like to do. So now the playbook is wide open for the offensive coordinator, and the defense coordinator is trying to scramble to figure out what I need to stop. Do I just stay in base defense? Do I keep my same game plan? And so that's why sometimes some backup guys like Fitzpatrick, he would always come in and have a great, when he came off the bench, great game. But when it was time for him to start, he would always fizz out like midway through the season because the defense coordinator figure him out.
And they have a game plan for him, right? Like I told you, if you go look at this, they only keep 3 quarterbacks typically on the roster, right? You got the first string, you got the second string, and the third string dude literally is clipboard holding. The second string dude, out of 10 reps, he might get 2. Right? So it's a 20-80 split right there, right? But when the second string come in, he better be ready to go. You understand? Think about this. Even in the NFL, I'm going to show you how business this is. Even in blowouts, do you see them pull quarterbacks and let the young boys go in? No.
Nope.
Not in the NFL. Hell, they don't even hardly do it in college. Think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cleveland could be blowing somebody out right now, right? Just look at it historically. Take any team, but beating them by 30, 5 minutes left in the game, tail between their legs, the other team tail between their legs, and guess what? Baker Mayfield still out there. Am I right?
Heisman.
I'm just saying that's
Every
what
point
it is.
count. Yeah, every point count.
So that's the business of the deal, right? So hate to say it, but let it be known, the backup dude, if he really want to play, like, boy, I hope that boy tweak an ankle or something, boy, so I can get in. And that's the only way you getting in, though, in the NFL type. That you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this real quick, and I don't want to throw a lot of people off, but when I close my eyes and I see Shedeur throw the ball, if I open my eyes, I can see Juju throwing that same ball.
Oh God.
Juju and Shedeur are almost the same guy, except for Juju got this much more speed.
Tiger, how do you come up with this stuff already, dog? No, I'm not mad at you, but I'm mad at you. Like, how you made a left that fast, dog? We on the high, we on 95 right now, doing 95. And you like, oh, exit. Like, how do we get the Juju like this fast, dog? What's happening right now?
Good. Because he that good. He's the guy. He is the guy.
Hold up. Shout out to my girl Marie S. She even said, Tiger, what? Now, come on now. Even Marie S. Shout out to Marie S. We won't always see eye to eye. But come on now. Even Tiger. Look at this. The firm said, haha, come on, bro. Like, listen, these diehard people, and they like, hold up, Tiger. Hey, y'all gone too far, Brett John. Y'all gone too far.
They don't see what I see, man. Look, like, okay.
We need to go. That boy hit one of these. Oh, God.
All right. Y'all heard what the wide receiver said at practice today, right? You heard what Big O said today. Omari, what he said today. He was like, I'm just so happy I get this stretch next to Juju Lewis, the great Juju. He just has an aura that comes off him. I'm just happy to be here next to this guy. Are you hearing this? I know sometimes as football players, we joke around and we play, but there's some seriousness to that. And if you go watch the practices, K-Salt doing his thing, but watch Shedeur. Like when people hold their breath when he throw the ball, it's different. Just like Shedeur, and the ball. Like I'm gonna say this, dog. I'm gonna say this. I used to watch Shedeur throw the ball. I wish his sparrows was a little tighter, and I wish they had a little bit more power to him. Right? That's why people would say, "Oh, he got a weak arm or whatever." I didn't question like how far he could throw the ball. I just wanted to see a little bit more zip on his ball, and I wanted it to be tighter. Since he's been at Cleveland, Shedeur is throwing a better ball. But when I'm looking at the practices with Colorado, Juju ball comes out the same way. It's like a remote control. The ball is just going wherever they want it to go. It's like a dart, tight sparrow dart. Both of them got it. It's that Peyton Manning dart. You heard it here first.
Hey, to my people out there.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
What more do y'all want from me? I don't know what to do right now. Like, Tiger, you my dog, and we not in the kitchen. So I'm not cooking tonight. We on leftovers.
Hey.
But how do you come to the okay, here's my and I'm trying not to be a hater. I'm trying not to be the bad guy. But you know what?
You need people like me so you can point your
fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.
You need people like me. And I'm going to get you, Tiger.
Oh,
Tiger, this right here is the biggest issue. Y'all don't let the process. How do you come to this? Just tell me, how did you come to this? And I know you're a Juju fan. I get it. I like Juju too. But Tiger, how do you come to this process? How do you come to this conclusion? How did you come to this conclusion?
Okay. What other rookie quarterback is neck and neck going to the conferences on the podium after the spring game with the starting quarterback? What other quarterback have you ever seen do this?
Yeah, Colorado, dog. See, I'm trying not to be a hater, but don't do that. The scenario is set up. He's at Colorado, bro.
What you mean? What does that have to do with anything?
See, y'all be making me haters, dog. I tried to wear the world's greatest shirt for Shedeur. And listen, I tried to be like symbolic, like wear my world's greatest shirt, so people think I'm about to go get my damn Colorado Colt shirt.
No. You can wear that for Shedeur and Juju, because both of them, it's about to happen. So, all right. So this is what I said in my mind today. I said, because we want Miller to be our highest drafted wide receiver, right? We all know he got big game ability. We know he can be that guy. And I was just like, I respect what Salter's gonna come in here and do. He's gonna keep defenses honest, the run, the pass, they're gonna mix it up. But if Juju and Williams get to have a whole season together where they get to work out, day one, working out, throwing, timing, Miller gonna put up some crazy numbers with Juju. Crazy number. I'm talking about first round kind of guy. Barring injuries, he's gonna be a first round guy if he play a whole season with Juju.
So Marie, I know we've had our differences, but I think we're cool. I think. But tonight, baby, we lined up, baby. Listen, Marie said exactly what I wanted to say. The wide receivers are going to always compliment the quarterback. They want the ball. Juju will be great, but give him time. It's almost like rinse and repeat with y'all. Anyway, he's not to 12's level yet. Here's what I'll say. Is Juju going to be good? I think he's going to be good. I can't say great. I don't know. We're not there yet. She said we're cool. I know we're cool, Marie, but I just like to say that. Build a little climax in the show. But anyway, all I'm saying is I think the problem is y'all want to put the cart before the horse so fast. That's where I think I have an issue. And it's like we're not learning from our mistakes. We're putting the cart before the horse. And we haven't seen this kid play. We haven't seen this kid play yet.
Okay, Coach Hayes, you remember when I said Shedeur should be starter week 1? You remember I said that? And you was like, y'all Colorado fans, y'all need to cut this out. You remember that?
Yeah, but the difference is week 1 and preseason week 1 is two different things, brother.
Hey,
don't do that.
Hey, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We week 1 and Shedeur is what? The starter. He's a starter.
Preseason week 1.
Hey.
And shout out to Lil Bucket. I bet the eyebrow with Lil Bucket. But shout out to Lil Bucket. I also told Lil Bucket, and we can go pull the tape. I said not based on injury. But I'm not wiggling out of it. I'm going to stick to my guns. If you don't mind, I'm going to go back just for a quick second because I want to let people know me and Lil Bucket got a bet. I said, Lil Bucket bet me that Shedeur will be a starter by week 8 and on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way to the end of the season. And I said, no, he won't. But I want to be very clear why I said no, he won't. I said he won't be a starter, not because of Shedeur. I said he won't be a starter because of Cleveland. See, because it came out my mouth and I'm the bad guy. Matter of fact.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Guess what?
So say good night to the bad guy.
Say goodnight to the bad guy. But y'all so quick to say, hey, you're a hater. You missed the point. You looked at the glass half empty instead of half full. I was saying, Tiger, that Cleveland is so crazy, they will miss the mark.
Yeah.
They would miss the mark. That's what I've been saying. No, but everybody thought I was against Shedeur not being good enough. I was saying that I'm betting that Cleveland is going to be consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, and see, now I felt what you were saying, but we were saying Shedeur is so great, he's going to outgrade their foolishness, and that's what done happened.
No, it didn't. So, injury. Don't do that. Tiger, stop. Did I miss the memo? Did you email me or text me something? I missed it.
Hey, how many games did Brett Favre miss? Did Peyton Manning miss? If they want to play, they can play. They can play.
Okay. I like where it's going. I see where it's going. Okay. I caught the memo.
Well, why Joe Flacco ain't start?
For what? For what?
I mean, you said Joe Flacco going to start and Shedeur going to be the backup. So I'm just saying they had other options now, and so they still going with Shedeur, like we said.
They had to go get Tyler Huntley out the dumpster just so they have enough people.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Like I said, if they want to play them guys, they could play them guys. They just choosing to be on the safe side. If there was a playoff game, they would be playing. They just be on the safe side. But if Shedeur go out there and be great, it's pandemonium. And like I say, going back to Juju, I believe Salters is gonna do his thing. But when Juju get his moments, did you see that throw he did? That when he just threw like a javelin, and I'm talking about on the money. It's getting ugly, bro. It's getting like the arm talent you can't deny.
But can I say this? And you tell me, because we had this conversation.
All right.
I don't believe in calling players trash. You know that, right?
I got you.
I may say they're not good, but I ain't calling them trash. They da-da-da. Because they probably are where 99.9% of the people who's listening to this and will ever watch this tape have been. They've gone where few men have gone. Here's what I'm going to say to you. Why? Because I was watching your show and I brought it up to you, but we're going to get to that in a second. Why is it when you thumb through Twitter, they only show two narratives? They show all of the bad stuff on Gabriel and all of the good stuff on Shedeur. That's it. And I'm not mad at it, but I'm saying I think it creates false narratives. Because when you thumb through Twitter and you scroll through Twitter, what do? You only see this bad stuff. It's like propaganda. If you only see this guy throwing bad throws, guess what you're going to say? He trash. Here's a perfect example. And I'm going to give you a very perfect example. I'm sorry, but when you see Shedeur, he's throwing good stuff, which is fine. But people can't think outside the shadow realm, I guess. Here's the next thing I'm going to say. I'm going to show you how people get caught up and they don't do research. Last show, a young lady named Sam came on. Shout out to Sam. She used to be on Rawhide and them. Sometimes she has her own channel. Cool. She kept talking about Dylan Gabriel short. He got small hands. Small hands. He can't hold the ball. You think Dylan Gabriel got small hands?
When he run with the ball, he looked like he nervous.
Do me a favor. Nervous. No, I ain't asking about nervousness. I'm asking about the size of his hands.
I mean, he don't look confident when he runs. That's all I'm saying. He don't look.
What does that got to do with the size of his hands? What does running got to do with the size of his hands?
When you run, sometimes and you got big hands, you just take off. When he run, it's kind of like he's nervous, like he's scared he's gonna fumble. I don't know how to call it, but he just like he's scared he's gonna fumble.
All right, here's I'm gonna tell you something. From inches on a ruler, what do you think the size difference is between him and Shedeur's hands?
Not that you bring it up, and I know you, Hayes. He might have Shedeur by a half inch or an inch.
He's actually an eighth of an inch smaller than Shedeur's hands based on NFL combine measurements. An eighth of an inch smaller than Shedeur's hands.
Smaller.
Yeah, an
So,
eighth of an
so
hold
we
up,
right.
an eighth of an inch. No, she said tiny. An eighth of an inch, dog. An eighth of an inch.
Right.
An eighth of an inch, Tiger.
So let me say this about like with Shedeur. Shedeur is not the big quarterback. So Shedeur he might have hands bigger than the average man, but he don't have hands the size of a normal, like the Joe Flacco's and the Peyton Manning. Them 6'5", 6'4" dudes, big hands. So Shedeur he don't have the real big hands. So his Gable hands is smaller than Shedeur's. That's more of when the ball is wet, you're gonna fumble.
Okay. I'm bringing that up to tell you this because it's so funny to me, and I always find it. Why do we have to tear down another player to build another one up? Bucky even brought that up, right? We even talked about, you said, I think we were talking before the show, you were saying that, didn't you say that Shedeur was in a drive-through or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was in a drive-through. What happened?
Yeah, and the guy pulled up and he was like talking to Shedeur, and then he was just like, "Yeah, man, Joe Flacco, he's trash." And Shedeur was like, "Nah, man, that's my man's, man. Don't do that. That's my man." And then he was like, "All right, but I go Shedeur." Like he was so Shedeur, he wanted to trash Joe Flacco, and Shedeur like, "Let's not do that. We don't have to do that."
Coach Hayes, shout out to Jungle Brother. Coach Hayes looks pissed he's not seeing enough hate on Shedeur. What the are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jungle Brother? I'm not, again, I know the reason I brought this up because I'm going to bring up a very good point. I'm always in the bushes, Tiger. I was watching your show one night. And y'all were bringing up the Cam Newton. Jalen Hurts deal. And shout out to you. You were actually defending Cam, which I agree with.
Appreciate that.
But there was a guest on the show. I'll leave him nameless. If you like to bring him up, then fine. I mean, we don't have no issue, but if you want to bring him up, it was your show, so I don't overstep.
No, I got a plethora of haters on the show when they feel like it. It could be a little bucket. It could be.
No. In that particular show, it was that y'all two on the show. And so here's what was funny.
Okay.
They were saying to you that why does Cam Newton have to down other players to big himself up? Right?
I got you.
Why does he and I remember saying, I never seen Cam initiate. I only seen him retaliate. He only retaliates when you bring him up. I've never seen Cam just come off. No, he made a list. Jalen Hurts wasn't on it. Then everybody attacked him. So what did he do? Well, let's pull the stats up then. If you ain't as good as him, all right, we'll pull my stats up. I'm only justifying, or I'm only rebutting what y'all said about me. One thing about list, and you even said this on your show, unfortunately, everybody ain't gonna make it, dog. Everybody, who the greatest basketball player of all time? Some gonna say Jordan, some gonna say that. I mean, it's whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying this to say, I want to lay this table. You got it. You're gonna run with it. I'm saying this to say, it's funny how when it comes to that, they'll say, Cam, why do you tear down? You don't need to tear down other players to build you up. But them same people will tear down Dylan Gabriel to build Shedeur up in the same breath. I don't get it.
Now this is the thing. Dylan Gabriel. All right, this on the hands part. When I was doing my combine stuff, my hands are not the biggest hands, right? They decent sized hands, but they're not the biggest hands, right? Like I can palm a football, I can kind of palm a basketball, but if I try to do like this with a basketball, it'll fall out, right? So when I got measured, the guy told me, he said, you kind of got small hands. Well, when I put on gloves, I still put on a large or extra large glove. But for the NFL, I still have small hands. You see what I'm saying? and
No,
you kind of
I
froze on
get
my
that.
side.
No, I'm here. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people try to make it as Dylan Gabriel got like an 8 hand, like he got an 8, right?
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah,
his hand is an 1/8, 1/8, an 1/8 of an inch smaller
then she do
than
it.
Shedeur. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying he's got a big hand, but they're trying to make it seem like the dude out there with some
The
Benjamin
baby
Button
hand.
hands. Yeah. We're talking
Yeah.
about an 1/8
So
of an inch, bro. An 1/8 of an inch, dog. Like, I got a rule around here somewhere.
see, I'm keeping, like I said, I'm keeping it football. Like that's why Prime didn't really want Shedeur to play for these up north teams, because a lot of these up north teams they play in the cold. When it gets cold, your hands get slippery because they ashy. So when you got smaller hands, it's harder to grip the ball when it's super cold outside. So that's why he wanted him to play down south. So like I'm not attacking Dylan, I'm just stating the facts. For a quarterback, he has small hands for a quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Now,
No,
when we was
I
talking
totally
about the
get it.
Cam Newton situation, with the Cam Newton stuff, I brought up some guys that was on the list. And when I brought up some of the guys that was on the list, even guys that was on the show was like, well, we can't take him off the list. I'm like, okay, so what the guys that y'all saying he supposed to be better than, we ain't speaking on them. We want to speak on Cam that's not even on the list. Let's stay on the list and let's see who we need to knock off the list. Because when I start bringing up people on the list, Patrick Holmes and all these other kind of guys, they didn't want to take them off the list. So I'm just like, so why are we gonna call Cam wrong when the guys on the list, y'all don't want to take them off the list either?
Correct. No, I thought, again, everybody's entitled to an opinion, but that's the problem. A lot of people take opinions as their facts. And that's where I think the problem is. That's why I brought up what I said when you brought up the I think Garrett Bush, I believe they said his name is. Was he stating an opinion? Was he stating maybe like dropping a potential scenario? Because see, sometimes people can take scenarios and say,
yeah,
oh, G. Bush said, and then it turns to facts. Then it becomes a narrative.
Yeah. He wasn't saying it's a fact. He was just like, it was really strange. And then he's like, now this kind of makes sense. Why the owner did that earlier, that was strange. Now this is strange. So it's kind of all tying in together.
Yeah, I mean, and again, he's also a content creator. He's got to create those scenarios. And part of being a content creator is creating things that also create questions, right? Because it gets people talking. Like right now, literally,
Exactly.
what he said got us talking. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at what he's saying. Yeah, you know what I mean? But
and that's what I was trying to tell a lot of people about with Cam. Cam's in a different awkward space right now. He's trying to be 100 with the football players, but at the same time, he has to create shock value when he put out some of his stuff. That's the same thing I just did with talking about the Shedeur and the Juju thing. I did that on purpose because I want people to be like, man, what the heck? But you will see Juju's that guy. He's coming.
I believe it. I believe give him an opportunity though. Don't crown him just yet. That's all I'm saying. See, so I'm cool with, hey, man, when Shedeur get his, I mean, when Juju get his time, boy, y'all going that boy. Hey, when Shedeur gave him the keys in that picture, this why. I'm cool with that. But when y'all be up here, what he finna, but I be like, y'all cats, boy, y'all, I love y'all, man. Y'all.
I'm just telling you, like, I'm gonna do a show. We talking about this on Wednesday night, and
Okay.
I'm gonna just show y'all some clips when Juju gets the ball to these guys. How you can just see their body language, how they just so surprised that the ball was right there, and they just like with this dude right here, I'm gonna have 1,000 yards. My dreams might come true. And the other thing about it, you remember that day we talked about him running, like Juju. I'm like, he's not gonna run the ball like that. He actually got the same. Let me not say the same. He actually runs similar to K Salt when he decides to run. It's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar. K-Salt had a running touchdown the other day. Juju had a running touchdown just the other day. Like, whatever you can do, I can do. But I want you to be great, K-Salt. Do your thing. I'm right here, though. We finna be great. Colorado is finna have the craziest receiving core. It's finna be like the greatest show on turf. And I'm gonna say this. We're gonna get into this tomorrow on the show. The running backs are looking, they kind of musky. It's like it's something going on in here. It stink. It's stinking room now. It's getting stinking there. I don't know who's gonna be the guy. It's a strong stink. They strong. They strong.
Can I tell you this? The running backs themselves as a position group were never the problem. The problem, it was stick-to-itiveness. They didn't stick to it. Right. So to your point, Dalen Hayden can run. I love Michael Welch. I think Michael Welch, I'm surprised he's so young. Why y'all ain't putting him on the pedestal? Why y'all don't crown him? I think he's better than all of them. Be honest.
Now, I want to crown him. He's just been injury prone. Like, and honestly, I was gonna do a video about him. I never did it. Like calling him Popeye. Like, he's a strong runner. And I want him when he get in the end zone, I want him to flex. Every time he get in the end zone, I want to do that Popeye flex because he's that kind of guy. Like, let him know I'm here. I ran through Shiloh and made Shiloh go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody feared Shiloh, and I went in there and tamed the beast. So tell me this, Coach Hayes. Tell me this. I know you got stock in this. Who's going to have the best preseason debut, Cam Ward or Shedeur?
Hopefully, can I tell you this? Hopefully, I want Shedeur to have, if you consider the best, because I think Cam Ward has already solidified his spot. Hopefully, in my opinion. No, I'm being honest. See, the problem is just because y'all see that you back there, I'm not fanned out. I have to keep telling y'all that. I have no problem. I want Shedeur to be successful. I think Cam Ward also doesn't have anything to prove. There's the difference.
That's true.
So therefore, I don't know if he plays a lot. He may play a quarter, a half, and be done, right? Because they can't afford him getting dinged up. Because damn, they got Tim Boyle. He's so trash. Now he trash. Now I didn't call him trash. That's trash. You know why I call him trash? Now I'm gonna tell you why I call him trash.
Why you call him trash?
No, I gotta call. And I'm doing this, and I hate to do this to you, Tim Boyle. Shout out to you, man. Much love to you. But this dude, here's what I don't understand. He's
before you call the man trash. Before you call the man trash, you gonna give him a shout out. Go ahead. Ooh.
Yeah. You ready? Watch this. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you two different things. See, like these are the things, and this right here this is what would piss me off when it comes to guys like Newton, or even a Kaepernick situation, or a whole bunch, a Teddy Bridgewater. Shout out to him just getting back on the list. But listen to this. I want you to listen to this, and you tell me. Y'all talking about why Shedeur ain't getting first reps. How is this dude even on a NFL team? Listen to this. If I told you a dude coming out of college, y'all ready? In 3 years, from 2013 to 2015, 48.4% completion percentage, 1,237 yards, 1 touchdown, and 13 interceptions in college. Don't react yet, y'all. Don't react. Then it goes to the NFL, right? Then it goes to the NFL. Hold up. Let me make sure I got this right. Then it goes to the NFL. This dude, I don't know if he got drafted free agent, has been in the NFL since 2019. It is 2025, so 5 years, 6 years, going into 6th year. He has been on 1 Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, New York Jets, Miami, the Giants, and now the Titans. The 7 teams in 5 years. He is, listen to this. He has thrown 5 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. How is this guy still on the team and that dude is backing up Cam Ward? So you think Cam Ward is worried about his job? Hell no.
But I see improvement, though. I see improvement. You say you threw 13 in college, 13 in NFL interceptions. But you threw 1 touchdown in college, 5 touchdowns in NFL. He's getting better.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Man, shut that foolishness up, dog. What I'm saying is, how is that dude still in the NFL? Tell me how flawed. How is that dude in the NFL? How is he still making $1 million a year when we got starving children out here, dog?
He must interview very well. Very well. That's the whole thing. He might have a great side.
Hold on, who Carolina Hood talking to? That's why I can't listen to him but so much. I bet he talking about you, Tiger. He ain't talking about me. Carolina Hood. Call in. You ain't gotta listen. Talk to me.
Oh yeah, I don't know. He might be talking about you, go ahead. Because you just said you don't call nobody trash, and then you call this man trash. So you know what I'm saying? You be all over the place. You know, you be here and you be there.
No, dog. That literally, bro. Bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, dog?
But that was a good answer by you. I hope Shedeur does have a better game because he needs it. He needs it to kind of get over that hump so we can kind of put all this behind us and he can go ahead and be locked in at number 1 and we can keep it going like how it should have been the whole time. And Cam has been taking number 1 reps the whole time. So he should, have his ducks in a row. Now, is Strepo going to make the team?
Talk about somebody else there. He's listed at number 8 on the depth chart. Huh?
Strepo?
He's listed at number 8 on the depth chart. So guess what? Where's his pity party? He ain't got one.
I mean, no, he don't supposed to have one because we were saying he might not even get drafted. We were saying that. We were like,
he broke records. He broke records at Miami. I don't know if he broke 100 of them, but he damn sure broke Michael Irvin record. He broke Andre Johnson record. He broke Santana Moss record. Let me see. Horace Copeland. He broke a bunch of records. Y'all would be crying. Y'all would be crying if Shedeur broke a record. Come on, y'all got to stop that. And see, this is why I say make it seem like I'm hating against Shedeur, and you keep bringing up Miami on the Colorado, and I'm cool with it. But I want to tell people, I'm not fanned out. Hey, X know what you got to do. X got to go make a play. When he get in the spring game, X got to do just what I told Shedeur. You better make a play or you be an Enterprise rental car as a manager down there in Coral Gables.
The only reason why I bring it up, because I just seen LeJontay catch a ball the other day and they were talking about how he doing good things or whatever. It was just like a little check down pass. So it wasn't that big. But, we was going back and forth about LeJontay and Strepo and I'm just letting you know I got receipts too, Coach Hayes. And sometimes I'm right too,
Don't know about that one. But I hear you.
Yeah.
No, I ain't mad at you.
So, I hope he make it.
Good.
I hope he make the team. But I was just saying, like when I seen that 40 time, it's gonna be hard because I didn't see what he did that was great. Like he can get in and out his routes and stuff like that. But
what?
I didn't see what I'm saying. He's a good route runner, but I didn't see anything that was great. Like he don't run routes like Adams, the Devontae Adams. Like now that's a Jerry Rice. Like, he don't run routes like that. He's a good route runner, but he's not an elite route. So I was just trying to see how he was gonna make the team when he came out with that 4.8 40 time.
He was open, dog. All I'm saying is how you get a 1,200-yard rusher. Receiver. Just saying. I'm just saying he broke 1,000 yards 2 years in a row. Been the number 1 receiver for 5 different quarterbacks. Dude even catching balls on his back, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Miami record last year, schedule last year was easy peasy too. But let's not go into all of that. It's a Colorado show. We don't want to go down until now you're gonna start pouring up cane juice and all that kind of stuff. Let's not do that.
Cane juice is already on.
Look, Coach Prime, we clean over here. We clean over here. We don't need no cane juice. We gonna celebrate with these victories over here, Colorado.
Look at it. They jumping on your head already. See? They jumping on your head already. So, see, when y'all want to start bringing up a stat, but see, that's the thing. Y'all will bring up stats, right? Y'all will bring up stats and think, oh, that's the end-all, be-all. But then now this guy bring up stat. He doubled it. He almost tripled his yardage. With double the catches, triple the yardage.
We weren't talking about Jimmy Horn. We talking about...
I'm just saying.
So y'all bring in different guys, and Jerry Rice didn't
catching
run no
balls on his back. Geniality, go to bed. Catching balls on his back. Anyway, hey, I got to do this plug right quick. Real quick, I want to give a plug right quick, man. Let me do this. I'm gonna put this up here on the stage for a quick second. We got to plug our college fantasy football. It is back, man. Let me put this up here right quick, Tiger, if you don't mind for a second. You can have I add it. All right, here we go. The College Fantasy Football League, it is back. Here's what you have to do. If you don't follow directions, I'm going to take your money, donate it to the Hayes Foundation. Ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. I'm just letting you know. Because guess what? We grown AF. So read. There's 3 different levels. There's a $25 entry, get you 10 times your money. $250. $50, get you $500. $100, get you $1,000. You understand me? All you have to do is go to Cash App, which is $ Coach Hayes Football. If you don't see this logo, if you don't see that black and white logo, because there's another person out there that tried to take y'all money last year with a black and white logo, but not this. So make sure y'all pay attention. All right? Make sure y'all pay attention. If they get your money, it's gone. In the comment section, send me your email address so I can send you the link. You will get it within 24 hours. You can sign up for all 3 levels. If you want to sign up for the 150 and 25, just send 175. I'll break it up, send you 3 different links. All right? If you want to sign up for 2, I could do math. You understand me? If you send me 125, I'll see you for 125. Y'all see how it works. All right. Also, check your spam folder for the link. It's going to come from a company called Fantrax. Check your spam folder. The draft night will be August 22nd. 25 will be at 5:30. The 50 will be at 7. The 100 will be at 8:30. Excuse me. All right. Here it is. We here. It's fun. It's entertaining. We only got 5 spots left in the 100, 5 spots left in the 50, and I think 7 spots in the 25. Nobody want to play on the JV down there. I think Tiger want to play on the JV league down there.
I might be in that little pool, that little kiddie pool. That might be my lane right there. Now, tell me this. When is the draft?
I just said, see? Didn't I just tell you? August 22nd. I even gave it times. I said August 22nd is a Friday. 5:30 for the $25 draft. 7 o'clock for the $50 draft, and 8:30 for the $100 draft. They back to back to back. And we'll be on here 5 nights with y'all in a row with that stuff. There you go. Look at my dog. Look at that, Brother J. Yes, sir. The fantasy draft, a lot of fun. And the winner get paid out at the buzzer, man. All right. Heart of Sports, what's up, baby? Come join us, man.
Hey, one more question. So I never did the college fantasy. Is everybody like any wide receiver? Or do you have to be SEC, Big Ten, or is anybody?
Glad you brought that up. Only Power 4, right? So Power 4 programs and Notre Dame, for some reason. So all the Power 4 levels and Notre Dame, as well as Washington State and Oregon State. They in the Pac-2. But that's it. Now we ain't going. You can't go to Liberty and get Caden Salter when he was at Liberty and light it up. No, sir. Not happening.
I'm gonna get my boy Ted Hurst at Georgia State because he's gonna be the #1 wide receiver next year.
Yeah, well, you can start a league and you can do it with the G5s. How about that? If you got any questions, please don't DM me, don't tweet me, don't Facebook me, whatever the case may be. Email me, coachhayesfootball@gmail.com, and we'll make it happen. Please, it's a lot of fun. Look at this, man. Hey, Tiger, see what we doing here, baby? Hold up, Tiger. I gotta get some love.
What's going on?
I gotta get some love. You ain't ready for this love, Tiger. Look at this.
What's going on?
Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. I don't want to mess it up. Let me make sure I got it right. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, we got a hundo in the building already, man. Y'all clap it up for my dog. Y'all clap it up for my dog. In the $100 league, baby. Shout out to my man. I'm just gonna call him Josh. I don't want to put your information out there. That's why I got it blocked off like this. I don't want to put your information out there. So shout out to my man Josh right there. He just joined the $100 league, man. So we only got 4 spots left. Y'all better get in now, man. Stop playing around. Appreciate you,
I might get wrong to get one of them slots, man. We might represent for the Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Big Tiger Media Channel. We might get us a slot. I know I'm gonna be working when y'all do the draft, so I need somebody to run it. I can't do it. It'll have to be wrong or LG or a little bucket.
Hey, go ahead. What's up, Coach? I know it's prime time talk, but you got to stop playing with your food, Coach. Uh-oh. Hey, don't tease me with a good time, Hart. I'm about to go ham on this dude. I'm about to go ham. Vile Authority, come get in there, man. Matter of fact, Rod the Man Media did it one year, and he won the dang on thing, man. So shout out to Rod the Man Media. He won the doggone thing, man. Yeah. There you go. Draft your team. Name your team. You can name that thing Big Tiger. Whatever you want to call it. Put your picture up there and everything. With the one eyebrow. That one eyebrow you lost. You can put that picture up there.
It's back. It's back.
Yeah. But no, seriously, man. I just look at it. Tiger, like, I do want Shedeur to be successful, man. And I've always said what I've said, man. And I always thought another critical mistake, and I try to say this, and it's whatever. Like I said in that monologue, everything that Shedeur is going through right now, he has not created. He has personally not created. If they're going, I doubt they're they're not holding responsible because he's throwing up the Rolex or whatever. He got that. I just think it's all of the other things that come with it. And I understand fans are fans, and like you said, why we can't support our guy, you can. But this fan base is a lot different for a person. It's more like a LeBron fan base that we've seen in college for the first time. I don't think we've ever seen a college player bring a fan base with him like LeBron brings a fan base from team to team. See, the difference between LeBron and Jordan was Jordan only played for the Bulls, in essence. I know he went on to the Wizards. Yeah, but for the most part, you just became a Bulls fan, right? Because Jordan wasn't going on. But LeBron, everywhere he go, he's bringing fans with him, but he's also bringing haters with him. From Cleveland to Miami to Cleveland to L.A., that he's going to bring haters with him, and you're starting to see that. That's kind of more the trend because there's so much movement. You don't see a lot of people. They're not fans of teams anymore. They're fans of players. And I think Shedeur is the first player, to his credit, he's bringing a fan base with him.
The only other person I'll say that's kind of got the same treatment is Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. People can say what they want to say about Tim, and he couldn't play quarterback, whatever. He won more games than he lost, and he won a playoff game. Most Heisman quarterbacks can't even do that. So
and a natty.
And a net. Yeah. So Tim and Shedeur, I kind of put them in that same boat where it's just like, you so good of a guy on and off the field, a lot of people hate you. And a lot of people love you.
Sure. Right. And I think that's something these owners, again, you got people making videos, and these owners, I tell y'all, I know this is going to sound crazy, but they're not qualified to run the teams. They're qualified to own them because they got the money. This guy, Jimmy Haslam, run pilot gas stations, dog. Like Jerry Jones was in the oil business. Now he want to be the GM and pick players because he went to Arkansas. I mean, if you think about the NFL format and structure, it's crazy. You hired me as a coach, but you're going to hire Tiger as a GM to pick the players that I should coach. But if I don't win, I'm going to get fired. It's not like that in high school. I mean, in college. The head coach got the end all be all. If he don't win, it's because those are the players he recruited.
When I knew it was something going on in the NFL that I didn't want to touch was when you got a star player on the team, and when the draft comes around, they don't really ask that person anything. They don't say, "Hey, quarterback, what you think about bringing in this wide receiver right here? Out of these 3 wide receivers, which one would you want to throw to?" Like they don't know. They don't know who they're going to bring in. They just kind of everybody's in the dark, and that's kind of weird to me. If you build in a brand and a program, you should have your main players saying something and let you know, okay, what kind of guys we want to bring in here.
But look at most teams that win. Who is the GMs? A lot of the head coaches, right? Bill Parcells used to be a GM, the head coach GM. That's what I think Jimmy and Jerry got into it about for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
dog, you want me to win? Damn, dog, no. Because a lot of times GMs are looking at budgets, they're looking at this. And if you look at most GMs, think about this. Go look at a lot of GMs. They weren't coaching. Matter of fact, what's the name? What's the GM name at Cleveland?
I don't know his name, right? This is my first time seeing the guy, but I know you're talking about. I don't know him like that.
Cleveland GM. What's the Cleveland GM? Y'all gonna put it in the chat in a second. Andrew something. Somebody tell me. There's Andrew something. I can't remember his doggone name. Andrew Berry. All right. Here we go. Let's look up Andrew Berry's background. Let's see what Andrew Berry did. I'm just talking about when people look at this. Andrew Berry went to Bel Air High School, college, Harvard. Cool. As a staff member executive, 2009 to 10, scout assistant, Indianapolis coach, pro scout, Indianapolis coach, pro scout coordinator, Cleveland Browns, vice president of player personnel, vice president of football operations for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Cleveland Browns to now general manager and executive vice president of football operations. Where's his coaching experience? Scouts write up what they see. What I'm saying is, man, he's quick twitch. He does it. That's part of an evaluation. But how does that translate to the football field?
Yeah. So this is how they're looking at it. And this is what the Cowboys said. They want guys that fit this certain box, this certain size, this certain speed, whatever. That's why the 40 is so big, because if they can do this right here, the coach should be able to put them in position. That's how they look at it. So it's harder for us to bust on somebody if he has the measurables. If we go off somebody's like flash in the pants, he might like a lot of Heisman guys have made it to the NFL and didn't pan out. So they're just like, okay, we finna kind of go on just size and numbers instead of the flash in the pants.
Who was the GM? Hold on. Who was the GM of New England when they was winning?
Bill. And I think Tom.
I'm saying who was the GM? I don't know. I'm asking.
I think it was Bill. I think Bill was making all those calls.
Was Bill Belichick the GM at New England? Yes, Bill Belichick served as both head coach and general manager of New England Patriots for many years. He held a dual role of head coach and general manager from 2001 until his departure in 2024. See, there's a reason. What I'm saying is, if you look at teams that have won consistently, he knows what he wants. He knows the type of guys. Everybody doesn't check a box, but there's something intangible that he carries that the coach knows that he wants. When you go look at these old school coaches that's winning, they're not walking around with iPads. Kirby Smart ain't evaluating players based on stars and all that. Ryan Day, Jim Harbaugh, Nick Saban, Dabo Swinney, hate to say it, but Dabo Swinney at that time when he was hot. They're not checking boxes because of a goddamn data points. They're looking at player. Bro, do you know? I know this is gonna sound crazy. Do you know one of the evaluations on offensive line, Tiger? I never knew this. I'm not saying I knew this. I actually learned this. Do you know what offensive linemen look at when they look at offensive line film? Was one of the most important things they look at when they're looking at offensive linemen?
Nah, never heard it.
If you had to guess, I mean, you're an O-line coach. You're looking at a kid.
Their bend or their feet.
Close. How they get off the ground. Ain't that crazy? I mean, it's not a box for that, dog.
Yeah.
It's how they get
agile you are.
How they get off the ground. It's some old linemen get up and they look like fat boy. They big, but they pushing up off their thigh. Like, you don't think about that. But you got some big dudes that I saw a big dude, 6'5", literally was on his knees and popped straight up, never used his hands. I'm like, how the hell you do that? Like, these are the things that are not in the check your box lane. These are intangibles. These are the things. See, and most people look at this. Sean Kemp, shout out to Sean. Arm length, kick step, right? Look at their butt. Yeah, because that's power. I know people think funny, but yeah. No, how they get off the ground. What?
Yeah, and that makes sense. Because that shows how athletic you are.
But do you think Andrew Berry is thinking of that?
I think he's an analytics guy. But that's the kind of stuff that Ozzie Newsome would look for. He would look for guys. They had to pop. Some had to pop on the tape for him to believe in you. If something didn't pop, and like I remember, like the GM for when they drafted, the head coach when they drafted Jamarcus Russell, he wanted Randy Moss. And I remember our coach talking about Randy Moss at App State. He was just like, look how fast this guy's moving. He said, just look at his feet and look how many yards he's covering every step. The average guy is covering like 2. He's covering like 3.5. So it was like just look at his steps. And that's how you know he's moving so much faster. Like, but most people don't think about that. They wait on the 40. Right. He can look at the tape and see how fast you running about, how fast you, how long your steps are.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, like, here's another data point, which I love. I think it's a great marketing tool. I'm not sure if the guy who started it, I reached out to him before, but this whole miles per hour thing when guys are running, it's a great marketing. It's cool. It's cool for the fans. It's cool for these commentators. You know, he clocked in at 22 miles per hour when he was running. I mean, that's great. But when you're looking for a guy, you don't care if he can run faster than the schools, though. Can he play?
Yeah. Can he read his keys?
Those are the intangibles that are not on a checkoff box. They're not on a play sheet. That's what experience brings you. That's what these coaches see. Bro, I literally start watching football to see offensive linemen get off the ground. Like when I learned that, I'm watching the game like this. Oh shit.
But I always kind of knew that. Like when I would see them guys with the knees was scrubbing and stuff, I knew you're not athletic. Like you can't move.
No, but it's not.
I'm watching how they wobbling.
Not needed, dude. Yeah, but some of them, but they're not. I'm saying there's some not needed cats that ain't bad.
Second ball. Yeah. You can a cornerback for the Falcons.
Yeah. I'm just saying when you look at it, that's something that you don't think about on a 300 and some pound dude. Yeah, like you don't measure that from an athleticism standpoint. You're gonna measure like Sean them say, the kick slide, his arm length. See, those are all tangible things, right?
But see, now I get what you're saying, but I think different. And like when I looked at Q6, Quentin, the new wide receiver for Colorado.
Okay.
Like when I just saw his tape, I noticed when other guys try to run with him, they lose their footing because he's running so fast. He can come in and out his breaks their body can't keep up. In their mind, they think they can, but their body
Right.
can't keep up with it. So I knew, I was like, okay, I don't care what they're saying. They saying he a 3-star, blah, blah, blah. That dude's the best wide receiver in the country to me because he was so in control of his body. Did you see that catch he made the other day? When he caught the ball behind his head and his helmet came off? And if you look at that same play, the DB started stumbling because he couldn't keep up with him. You know?
think he the best in the country?
Freshman coming in.
Okay, all right. I don't make sure you added something to that because I would say there's a dude number 4. That's him. That boy a problem.
Yeah.
But to your point though, Tiger, I'm saying that jokingly. But to your point, he has something. He doesn't possess all of the boxes, but he has enough of the boxes that he can definitely be a difference maker. But they're always on the hunt for the Jeremiah Smith. They want the guy that as big as he is, that can do what Q6, what you call him, Q6 does. That's the difference between those two. That's the difference right there. Is their skill set a little different? Sure. But Jeremiah Smith brings more versatility in his game also because of his size. I can throw so think about it as a DB. I can throw him the fade ball. I can throw him a slant. I can throw him a back shoulder. I can throw him a drag. I can throw every passing route. But when you get to Q6, if I'm a DB, am I worried about the fade ball on Q6? Would you be?
Nope.
Not to take anything away from him, but that's not. Yeah. So right now, his height has eliminated routes out of the passing tree.
I got you.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but that's what they're looking for. They're looking for Julio Joneses. They're looking for the DK Metcalfs. They're looking for these big body guys that can do what little body guys do. And that's what's important.
Yeah. But every team, they kind of had that the big guy and the small guy. Some like the Eagles, they got their big guy and they got their small guy. So Q6 and his other name is Elderberry. The reason why we call him Elderberry because he made everybody better. He's gonna make everybody, Juju, the other wide receivers, the running backs. He's gonna make everybody better on that team. So get it right.
Elderberry.
Yeah, you know, elderberry is like a plant. It's a berry that people put in they make little different like little potions or whatever with it that you're supposed to drink it so often and it help your immune system. It makes your immune system stronger. So it makes you better, right? It makes you better. And he's gonna make everybody better. That DB that he broke out the other day,
nothing better than that, Tiger. Y'all couldn't come up with nothing better than that.
It's the meaning. He's gonna make everybody on that team better because they got to step up and be on this level.
Y'all couldn't. Okay. All right. I thought it was his last name or something. Elderberry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen to this right here. And you remember, I said it here first.
Okay.
Q6, Juju, their junior year is gonna be magical. It's gonna be magical.
I don't disagree with that. The problem is y'all better stop crowning them right now.
Why?
Y'all put too much pressure on them, shorty, man.
They're ready for this. They were born for this. Born for this. Hey, look, when Elderberry was talking about his stats to the other Colorado wide receivers, like what he did, and talking about how many catches he had, how many touchdowns and all that stuff he had. The other guys that was 4 stars and all that kind of, they scratching their head like, God dang, you had how many catches in one season? Oh, he different.
Real quick, can we clap it up again? I'm gonna just put in here. I'm gonna just call him Worm. Y'all clap it up for Worm. Just joined for the $100 league. Tiger, y'all clap it up for Worm. Just joined for the $100 league in the fantasy draft, man. Let's go, man. Y'all clap it up for my man Worm. Yeah, hey, check your email here shortly. And I got one more in here, man. Y'all clap it up for my dog. I'm trying to say, I'm just calling him Keith. Y'all clap it up for Keith. Join the $25 league, man. Y'all clap it up for Keith. Just join the $25 league. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. I try not to put your whole your government out there, as they call it, man. Your government name.
Look, I got threw off because Reggie said Juju would not play his junior season at CU. That threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
That just threw me. It don't even make mathematical sense. Why? Why Reggie? Why is Reggie? Is that the hater of Reggie? You remember on what movie was that? Professor Clump. Yeah, y'all want Reggie to get him. Y'all want Reggie. Is that Reggie?
Slam the man hand in the piano. You shut out, dog.
Yeah.
You shut out. Real quick, can I tell you something? Let's change the pace for a little bit before I plug this again. Again, tell me Coach Hayes wasn't right. Say I wasn't right. Say it, Tiger.
You weren't right.
Did y'all see the Jacksonville Jaguars depth chart come out today?
No, I didn't see that.
What position do you think Travis Hunter is first and second? Is he the first cornerback and the second wide receiver, or the first wide receiver and the second cornerback?
He should be the first wide receiver and second cornerback.
Thank you. You want to know why? Because I told you, I think he's a better wide receiver than he is a cornerback overall. I'm not saying he's a bad corner. I think he's a better corner than he is a DB because he's in control of what he has to do. You understand? And that's a key when it comes to the speed factor of Travis Hunter, right? He doesn't have to react to what he sees down the field versus he can find ways to get open. And that's what I thought Travis Hunter does well, because one thing you cannot deny is his ball skills. Pause, I guess. I guess that's a pause moment. But you can't deny his ball skills and how he can track and catch the ball. When you're at DB, I know people are going to disagree with this. Travis Hunter did a great job, but I thought he did a good job in small spaces, in confined areas. Right? When the ball got stretched down the field, it looked a little different. All right, for the most part. If you look at a lot of his interceptions, probably 95% of them, it were based off of cover two concept, which is this is not a knock. I'm just telling you what I see. Right? If you think about it, in the red zone, short yardage areas, his interceptions, which were phenomenal against UCLA, phenomenal. Cover two coverage. You know what I mean? But when he got down the field, especially with these bigger wide receivers. We saw it against Stanford. We saw it against some other guys. It kind of became a little issue. But when he's that receiver down the field, he's in control. He knows where the ball is, right? He knows how to maneuver his body to make the catch. And I think it's a little bit different. Go ahead, talk to him.
You know got who I think?
Like, shut up. Shut up, Simon.
No. I mean, I heard a guy say this, and he was the first person I ever heard say Travis Hunter was going to be a wide receiver. And he said it when Travis Hunter was at Jackson State, when he played in the overtime game. His name is Big Tiger. I said, oh, Travis Hunter in that overtime. If it wasn't for Travis Hunter in the fourth quarter, he turned that game around. He's a diva. He's a I got to have the ball in my hand. I can affect the game kind of guy. He want the ball. And I said they can sprinkle him in at DB. I even said they should put him at safety on third downs in the middle of the field. Travis Hunter in the middle of the field, a quarterback, they won't think about throwing it across the middle of the field because he can change directions and move. He can be everywhere real quick.
And I think he's got a hella football IQ. So, like you said, from a scenario-based, situational-based football, I could definitely see that. You know, I just think that with the ball in his hand, he is 100 times more dynamic. You know, like I said, I think my only concern I've always had with Travis overall was his overall speed and his burst of quickness. And let me explain it for a second, because I know everybody like, ah! Travis is hella reactionary, but he's got that Palomalu read up here. A lot of the plays he made because his brain was moving faster than his feet. He saw it, he felt it. Like the play he made against Texas, against TCU that first year, that interception in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's all film study. Because you can't react that way without film study. Because he actually let his man go. He actually let his man go to make that play. So he made a be right play. That UCLA play that he made where he dove and caught that thing looking crazy. Awesome. Right? Film study, understanding route concepts, combination, personnel packages. Right? Now the problem I think that he has, I think, is overall down the field speed, keeping up with these guys, right? Just overall wise. And he's not a bigger body. They're gonna body him, they're gonna lean him, they're gonna stem him. Not saying he can't play it, but I think he's definitely way more dynamic catching the ball because, bro, his ball skills, bro.
Yeah.
He got it.
I ain't gonna say second to none, but he got it. Yeah, he got it.
He got that Randy in him. He got that Randy ball skill now. I'm gonna say that Randy ball skills, dog.
Yeah, and he got that Lamar Jackson kind of quickness, like that. Just that he can turn on the dime, do whatever you want to do. Now, this is why I feel like him being on offense is smarter for Jacksonville because now you get to manage. You get to manage how many routes he's running, how many deep routes he's running. You know, when he's on the field, because if y'all running the ball, why have him on the field? So you can bring him in when you know you're finna use him. And then on defense, he don't have to be out there every down. It's just passing downs, throw him out there. So now you get to save him so he don't have as much wear and tear on his body.
100%. And like I said, man, it's a violent game, bro. You know what I mean? He's not a very big guy in essence. I think he's just a phenomenal football player. And I think he's done, again, right? I think he's done a good job keeping himself in shape, doing the right things. And I do believe, I believe there are a lot of players that can do those things. They just choose not to. This is something he chose to do. And, hey, hats off to him. Now, the question is, how long does he plan on doing it? If you want to do it if you want a 10-year career, can he withstand it? I don't know. Your body is your body, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does he do it until he's 30?
Shouts out to Lil Wayne and his crew. They got that big time deal. I think the highest guaranteed money ever. That was big. That was Young Money. Is it Young Money?
Oh, that's right. He's doing that sport. Oh, he did the contract. He's their agent, or he's put it this way, it's his agency. Gotcha.
Yeah, and
imagine Lil Wayne. Imagine Lil Wayne at Jacksonville with a blunt. 11 days. My man. What? He won 100 million. Pass me my syrup. Like, imagine Wayne and negotiating that shit. That'd be hilarious.
No, but he said he kind of like Shaq. He got his team. He kind of let them do it. He kind of hands off, but he just kind of like the big engine behind it to get everybody to talk about it and to believe in it. But shouts out to Travis Hunter's wife because he didn't even know who Lil Wayne was. She helped him ink this deal and got him the highest contract, highest guarantee of all time. So shouts out to his wife. Can we clap it up? Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to get.
I tried.
I'll clap it up for the I'll clap it up for I'm trying to get you. I had to wake up the audience, dog. Yeah, put them to sleep with that soliloquy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, put them to sleep with that soliloquy there. So I had to wake them up. I like, y'all wake up. Clap. Y'all start clapping. Nah, but I mean, and I find that hard to believe. Like, I really find that hard to believe, dog. Like, if you would have said Travis Hunter didn't know who Kid Cudi was, or he didn't know who, some of these other rappers, what's the Panda do? Panda. That cat, I forgot his damn name. But anyway, I can understand that. But dog, not to know who Lil Wayne is, you might be too in love with football, dog. Like, you might be too in love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you better be able, if you don't know who Lil Wayne is, you better be able to answer every football question there is, every former player there was. I mean, that's all you've been doing. If you don't know who Lil Wayne been out longer than you've been alive, bro.
I never heard Lil Wayne on a lake. I never heard Lil Wayne.
What you mean?
He like to fish. I never heard nobody bumping Lil Wayne on the bass boat. Never heard. He in a
What?
different world. He's not connected. He in a different world.
Oh, you said
Travis,
yeah, but you would think. Okay, here I think he knew who Lil Wayne was. I don't think he really how do I say it? He knows who Lil Wayne was. I don't think he followed Lil Wayne's music. I'll put it that way. I find it hard that he didn't know who Lil Wayne was, right? It's like saying you don't know. It's like telling some people they don't know who they ain't never heard of Kanye West before. Even with all the foolishness he got going on. Like I ain't saying they know his music, but they heard the name Kanye West before. I don't think he knew.
You, but I think he just wasn't interested in it. Like they said, when he went to the parties, he stayed in the car. So he didn't even care about listening to the music. He wanted to be in the car.
Y'all call me a hater, and y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me a hater.
What?
Y'all call me a hater, and y'all call me a hater.
No, he said he stayed in the car. He didn't even want to go in the party. He didn't even want to be a part of that. He was locked in on whatever he was focused on. So that ain't his lane. You know.
So y'all call me Tiger. You nasty. That's nasty work, dog.
I'm stating facts right now. I'm stating facts.
So here's my question. No, here's my question then. So if he's going to a party, why does he stay in the car then? Why go to the party?
He probably still in plays. He probably streaming, like looking at these guys. Like, Travis Hunter just signed a big time deal with Shedeur.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go back a little bit. Rewind selector. Why would you get up and go to a party if you're going to stay in the car? That means you went to the party by yourself, Tiger? No. See, I love what you do.
No. All right. So this is the deal. And I've heard a lot of couples do like this. Like sometimes one part of that relationship, somebody likes to indulge, right? So it's like, okay, I don't want you to have to stay over or what. I'll drive you home. I don't want to be in the party, but I'll be out here waiting, doing what I do. When you're ready, boom, let me know.
So explain the scenario. I'm not understanding.
So if
I'm the bad guy right now. I'm being the bad guy because I'm pulling it out of him. Yeah.
If your significant other want to go out and party, but you're not really a partier, okay, I'm not really gonna go in there and do all that with you, but I'm not gonna have you out here in the streets trying to get home when I know you drunk. Like she was like tequila is her second last name, so she's like to drink. And if you drink, you gonna drive home. So he was just like, okay, well, I'll be there to make sure nothing goes. He was being professional. What's the professional thing to do? You want to go, I can't stop you from going, so I'm gonna just go with you and make sure you make it home safe. Real man.
Well, you own one tonight, dog. You own one tonight, boy. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. Hey, just because you omit the truth doesn't mean it didn't happen. What else? Is another? See, you're doing exactly what they try to blame Mary Kate Abbott or whatever that lady's name is, right? You're omitting the truth, or you're omitting the stories that's behind it. So, what would happen at those parties, Tiger? When he was, see,
they were like just having fun, just no friends hanging out, just having fun. And Travis was out there probably watching Casanai doing his stream.
Travis out there backpedaling in the street.
He was out there streaming. He looking at Kyle doing their streaming. He like, dang, man, he's my favorite dude. Now he took all that. He was studying. He was in the lab. While she was having her fun, he was in the lab,
So let me ask you this. Shout out to Sean. Sean said, would you have done that, Tiger?
It depends. It depends. It all depends.
Tiger, would you have done that?
It all depends. That means like, so all right, let's say it right here. Let's say my lady loves to cook. She's a chef. And she's going to some.
Trying to change.
Let me just say, let's say I'm in the fantasy league and the draft is on Friday, but her cook-off is on Friday. I'll take it to the cook-off, unload all the pots and pans and set all that stuff for go back out to the car and do my draft and do all that, have fun with y'all. Then once she's ready to go, I'll go back in there and pack up the pans and stuff and we go home.
A cook-off is
Teamwork.
way different. A cook-off is way different than a party. Because we all know what happens in the party. Because after the party, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby then. After the lobby, then it's probably Chris. See, you talking about a cook-off.
Yeah.
I see how you try to make it benign over there, but it's malignant over here. You understand what I'm saying? I see what you tried to do.
See,
My
after
question
the
is,
party, but after the party, she leaving with Travis. He made it. He designed it that way, and that's smart on Travis.
but guess what? What if the party was a party? A party ain't a party till it's ran all through then. Huh?
See,
Get player
you
proof
get-
in. Oh.
You
Yeah.
get like Diddy. You get like Diddy. See, everybody don't stay for the after party. That's the after party when it all goes down.
So you
Travis
basically
was
saying
outside.
Travis was an Uber driver. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say at the end of the day?
He was a safety blanket. He was
I
making
ain't
sure
mad
his boo got home safely. That's
I
what he
ain't
was
mad at
doing. He was being a perfect gentleman.
Hey,
You know,
Lakers all
for-
day said,
for
Coach, you
relationships
done
to
with me
work.
shooting the cheap.
You know,
Hey.
you got to bend a little bit for relationships to work.
Okay, you still ain't answer the question.
I
Your
said I
lady
wouldn't
come to
let
you
the
right
cook
now.
off.
Hold on, your lady come to you right now and say, Tiger, I'm finna go over here to this party they throwing. All right, well, I don't really want to go. Okay, well, I'm going anyway. No, I'm gonna drive you, but I'm gonna sit outside. I'm gonna sit outside and edit videos while you in there drinking tequila, as you said, it's her second name. As you while your lady in there drinking tequila in the party, you out there editing video to my boy. I can't wait to make this
But-
YouTube short. I can't wait to make
But
this
see-
YouTube short.
But,
Yeah.
but see, this is how we get back to Travis don't know who Lil Wayne is because he won in the party to find out who Lil Wayne was. You know, he was.
Lil
If
Wayne
you-
might
if
have
you
been
go
in
to-
the party.
Did you see Travis dancing at the wedding? Did you see that dance? He don't
Oh,
party like that.
No, these
He
kids
don't party
different.
like that.
Dog, when he scored that touchdown, when they had that gray on and he was like this with that little whiner, I said, boy, that boy eat Skittles. That boy that loose. Bro, that boy loose. Man, I was like, come on, dog. Ain't no man should move like that, dog.
Hey, we just talked. We said he was a great athlete. You know, some people just special. We talk about how the linemen get up off the ground. Some of them can move like that. some of them
Athlete
can't.
what the athlete gotta do it up there? Go whining your hip, man. Huh? All
Hey,
right,
you
some
gotta
peace.
have. You ever heard them say DBs got stiff hips? DBs have stiff hips. That's why they fell in the draft. They
Show
got
me in the
stiff hips.
game, not on the dance floor.
He was just showing them that he got good hips. That's all he was doing, man. No questions. You know.
Tiger, can I tell you something? I'm having flashbacks of a very similar show that
All
I
right.
used to do.
Okay.
I'm having flashbacks right now. There was a show I used to do with a gentleman, and he used to do the same thing. Like, just come on, dog. You literally try to justify. You literally try to justify that with being a DB. That's no different than saying Coach Prime put on the wrong shoes. Like, y'all gotta stop this, dog. Y'all gotta stop this.
Todd, did I lie? Do some DBs lose money in the draft because they got stiff hips?
What does that
that a
have
red
to
flag?
do with the dancing in the end zone? See, that's a perfect example. Like, we're talking about the kind of dance in the end zone, and you talking, oh, he did that because he got loose hip, because he wanted to show. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna start doing y'all like that. You want to dance? Let's dance. Let's do it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how foolish this stuff sounds. Go ahead.
Travis is very calculated. Do you remember
Very
he did
much.
the little mouse thing when he crawled on the ground? You remember he did that?
Why is this hating, Kathy? I'm not hating. What I'm saying is, all I said. See, this is how I get in trouble. You know what? Don't worry about it. I know who I am. Watch this. I got something for y'all. What my dang thing at, man? Y'all keep playing with those two. Get my stuff straight, man.
Now, you
Your name
remember
is
when
like this, so
Travis?
you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.
See, this y'all problem. Y'all talk. I don't even know why I get this dude, little Gennaro. Get out your mama basement eating Cheez-Its, man. You talking about Colorado Heisman and plethora of choke. That's fine. That's not changing the fact of what we're talking about. That's just like the gentleman from the Raiders that kissed the dude on the forehead and did a split at Clemson. A little suspect. Oh, let's make a great parallel, Tiger. What about the dude at Clemson that lifted his leg up and did the full split?
You just heard about him? Did you hear about him?
Dude on the head. Yeah. What about him?
Yeah, he just another teammate. He done rubbed another teammate the wrong way out there with the Raiders, doing some extra.
What did he do?
He got guys. I forgot what it was. You know, I try not to harp on that foolishness. You know, but he did something when he crossed the line to one of the teammates, and they don't feel comfortable. Like, and this is what they were showing.
What did he do?
They were showing.
But what did he do?
They.
Uh-oh. See, every time you start lying, God get him. Put him in the portal. What did he do, Tyke? I'm going to show y'all when he come back. I know he probably still can hear me, but I'm going to show you exactly what foolish answers sound like. Watch this. What did he do, Tyke? What did he do?
You remember the scene Friday when Smokey was locked up with Big Worm? And Smokey was telling Big Worm how he got locked up, and Big Worm kept grabbing him and saying, what he did, how he, what? That. And they said the guy, he's in trouble again out there with the Raiders for doing extra stuff. And this guy has done a lot of things. He's grabbed guys.
But Tiger, all he was trying to do is show his teammate how strong his grasp is when he make tackles.
Hey, look here.
See, so my thing is, I don't understand. If I grab my teammate, I'm just showing him what it's like getting tackled by me to show you that once I make a tackle, it's a tackle.
What are we doing here? So now you finna try to take up for a man touching another man, but Travis was out of line.
No.
Moving his hips.
He was showing his teammate how to make a tackle. I'm not understanding.
No. Look, preseason we don't tackle, we don't take down, we just throw it up. You don't supposed to be tackling nobody right now. So you don't.
But you can't make a pit. You don't want to make a pit bull a poodle. So what I'm saying is, when he showed his teammate, like, look, I grabbed him like this because this is how I was tackling him. I wanted to show my teammate how strong I was. So when I make a tackle, because think about it, other defensive guys don't get tackled that way. So, or don't get tackled pretty much, period. So I wanted my teammate to understand what it's like if they were to get tackled by me, what it would feel like.
What is his name? Is it Wilcox or Wilkerson? Is it Wilkerson?
Wilkerson.
All right, y'all Google Wilkerson and Clemson and how he grabbed the guys on the bottom of the pile and he doing the split, doing the championship game. And
what do you mean? He was doing a split to show his flexibility for the NFL draft, because that's not a measurable thing. So he showed the NFL scouts how flexible his groin is, so they don't have to worry about groin injuries.
And how he get up off the ground. How he can get up off the ground in an athletic way. That's probably what he was doing, and it worked out because he got drafted in the first round.
Yeah, but that's my whole point, is that he did that split to show all the GMs how flexible he was, that guess what? You don't have to worry about a groin injury with me, because if I get pushed around and my leg go out here like this, I'm going to always be okay. I can play the next down.
All right, okay. So Travis did that exciting move that you're talking about now that was months ago that you still remember. You can't erase it out your mind. And Travis also did the little crawling like cheese thing, and now he just signed a big time deal with Tone. He's going to be a big time screamer because he's an entertainer. He's entertaining. So that's what he was doing. He had a method to the madness. You thought he was just out there just doing foolishness. He was putting on the show to let guys know.
I didn't say that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I mean, just like I just felt like, even when they talk about Sean Wilkerson, they talk about Christian Wilkerson kissed the guy on the head. I don't see nothing wrong. I thought he was trying to let the guy know his chapstick was working, to let him know how soft, because they were talking about the chapstick. He was trying to get a chapstick sponsorship. And he was trying to say, like, look, that's why I kissed him on the head, to show brotherly love.
You said you would never say that. And every time I hear you say I would never say that, just like you said earlier tonight, you would never call somebody trash. And you came back around and called the quarterback trash. So Coach Hayes, I can't take. I just can't right now, and it's getting late. I know it's probably past your bedtime. You start to talk about, you know what I'm saying? See,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure.
stop it right
I'm sure
now
you got
because I
foolish
know
y'all.
you. I know you.
Why can't you just say? Why you just can't say, "Hey, Trav, but that was a little suspect, dog." Like, come on, you could have did a squirrel or something, dog. You ain't had to. I'm just saying you could have. Let me see you squirrel. Like, you know, that's all I'm saying.
Because it was all in the plan to get the deal, and the deal is sealed now.
And that's what it is. So hold up, I get it now. We got to do those type of things because he signed a deal with Kai Cenat, and Kai Cenat is the same one that took the shower with I Show Speed because they had to take a shower together. That's where we are in this world today. Okay, I see what's happening right now. So you got to wear the dress in Hollywood. Hold up. I see what's happening. So you're basically saying that he had to do that to get with Kai Cenat and I Show Speed because I just saw Ray J saying he wanted to take a shower with Kai Cenat and I Show Speed too. And I see why I only got a couple thousand subscribers. I ain't kissed the ring, and I ain't.
Hey, you know what deal Speed supposed to be working on right now, right? How much the deal is worth for 2 years?
What did you do for it, though?
Just throw a number out there.
I'm just asking you, what is it worth?
Just throw a number out there that you think 2-year deal. Just throw
everything is worth. We ain't talking money though. What is it worth to you?
I got you. I'm just saying throw a number out there. What you think?
I heard it like 600 something million, something like that.
600. LeBron James don't even have them kind of deals.
Well, guess what though? I'm just asking. He was
at the P. Diddy part.
Let me ask you a question. Y'all talking that trash, but guess what? Would y'all take a shower with Kai Cenat for 600 million?
Ray J said he was upset that he.
I ain't asked Ray J. I asked Big Tiger. Exactly. Exactly. See, y'all talk that talk.
I'm too big. I'm too big to be in the shower with another man.
For 600 million, trust me, they got a shower the size of a whole trailer park, though. I don't want to hear that. See, that's the funny thing about y'all.
Hold on. So technically, let me back up now. Technically, I have taken showers when I was at the military school and when I was doing football camp, football practice. I had to take a shower with multiple men at the same time. And I only got bare minimum money for that scholarship.
So imagine what you would do for 600 then. So Tiger, I don't even want to know what you would do for 600 million then. Bro, for 600 million, we'll never be friends again. I'm gonna be honest with you. For 600 million, you'll call my phone, lose my phone number. Don't call me no more.
Hey, all I'm saying is
you ain't denied. Yeah, don't call me no more.
I take a shower for less. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You have to, Coach Hayes. You taking a shower.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Look, Coach Hayes, Wilkins kissed the guy on the head while the guy was doing the interview on the football field. He was just showing brotherly love, man. I'm just saying, dog. For 600 million, Tiger, I'm gonna just if you ever come out and say you had 600 million, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Don't holler at me no more because you ain't deny none of that. You like you just did like this. Guess what, dog? Don't call me no more. Lose my phone number. Man, look here. I live in California now. You wanna? I don't live in Florida no more. Anyway, no sir.
Look here, man. Look. I'm happy with my little YouTube shit.
Still ain't denied. Still ain't denied. Still ain't denied. Still ain't denied.
My YouTube shit. I'm still
you still ain't denied.
I'm good. I'm good on my YouTube shit.
You crazy. I don't want no parts of that pressure, man. Real quick, man. Let's get into some Colorado a little bit for I mean, I know you gotta go. I gotta go too, man. We go to 11. That's 25 minutes. You want to open the phone line for 25 minutes?
No. I give you 5. I got to run. I got to run.
All right, we'll put it up. We'll put it both 862-799-9956. Call in right now. In the meantime, in between time, real quick. I would say Colorado going forward, man. I was actually gonna bring this up next show. I was actually gonna do it this year, but this thing broke out today, man. Well, apparently Brian Leftwich has joined the show. What does that mean? Since you think Juju is the man, what does that mean for Juju Lewis?
I mean, Juju Lewis, the only thing he got to do is just keep it calm. He don't have to start this year. The offensive line still getting better. Let everybody gel. Let these young wide receivers get better. Next year, blow the doors off of it.
I'm talking about Brian Leftwich, dog. I said, what does that mean for him? What does Brian Leftwich bring to the table for Juju Lewis?
Oh, Brian, he was a first-round pick. He was a star of his team. He was in the league for over 12 years. He coached Tom Brady, won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. So he has a lot to offer. Now, I'm happy he's there in Colorado. I question what took so long, but I think he's going to be able to give these guys some knowledge and wisdom that it is hard to find. But also, he's kind of like a dinosaur. So he could be stuck in his ways back in the yesteryears. The college football we know has changed.
Well, Pat Shermer even more of a dinosaur than him. So they might be 2 seasons apart. Do you think the offense looks a little different with Brian Leftwich from a passing perspective?
I can't say that, man. He just got there. He just got there last week.
No, I'm saying, but I'm not saying he's going to change it. But I'm saying, do you think he implements? Because of course he was an OC at Tampa Bay. So do you think he implements some of his passing schemes inject that into the? And also, why does he so there so late? Since y'all know, hold on, I'm asking this question. Why is he also there so late? Since y'all know about Cleveland, does anybody got any information about why Brian Leftwich just got there with 30 days left? Since y'all know so much that the owner had to kiss the ring because he went against the other 31 owners, and now he had to take that L. So y'all got the same information for why Brian Leftwich showed up 30 days. Y'all should know that answer. Easy, pretty easy.
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me. I spoke on it a few times. I didn't want to harp on it because I didn't know, but Prime was out, so I don't know. Maybe he wanted to come in when Prime was there. I don't know. So him and Pat Shermer wouldn't bump heads, whatever. But also, I don't know if you heard what James Winston said the other day on the pivot. Channing Crowder asked him, how did you feel watching Tom Brady take your team and win the Super Bowl? And he was like, that could have been you if you did the same thing or whatever. James Winston was like, no, you're wrong. Because I was trying to run the offense that Brian Leftwich that they had. Tom Brady came in and tried to run that same offense, and you remember he struggled the first half. They came back the second half after the bye, and they had implemented some of the stuff he did in New England, and that's when they went on to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I don't know how,
but maybe Brian Leftwich, in essence, it kind of reverse, learned from Tom. Like, damn, maybe I was doing it this way. And of course, Brian Leftwich had to learn what Tom was, in essence, teaching. It's kind of reverse, so he could implement that to a guy like a Juju who may not be as agile. I'm not saying he's Tom Brady, but just reading concepts and so forth. I didn't see that interview, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. I love James Winston, man. And James Winston confirmed exactly what I said. I said James Winston had never paid for any of those crab legs until whoever he was dealing with that day was not in the office, and it went south that one day. I knew it, dog. You see it happen all the time. And you heard Channing Crowder. You go in there, he said, go into these restaurants, and they get the big steaks and all this, and they walk out, and there never be no issue. Bro, you've been around this long enough, you know what the situation is. It took that one person to complain, and that's what happened, bro.
That one hater.
Yep. Yeah, but I knew that's what would happen with James. No, James wasn't got to steal no crab legs. He been probably going in there getting crab legs every week from out of Publix. Because if y'all know anything about Publix take anything back. You could cook a steak, eat half of it, put it back in the wrapper, and take it up there. They'll give you a store credit with a little green card. Matter of fact,
sound like you done did this before, Kohei.
I'm trying to tell you. I only tell you what I know. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know, Tiger. And you know all you gotta do is tell them, hey, I cooked it. If they was a little tough, you know what they say? You know what they say? He go a card. They used to get cash back. They give you the card now. They give you the green card with the store credit on it, and they take the whole. They don't care. That stuff is insured. Again, when I come on this show, I don't tell you what I heard. I tell you what I know.
Well, look, man. So where are you at right now? Do you feel like Shedeur is going to be the starter? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Do you feel like Shedeur is going to be the starter, or are you
This
feel like
Friday?
they're just jerking around for preseason? No, I'm
This
saying
Friday?
for the season, because as right now he's the starter.
No, not for the season. He's not the
season.
starter. Don't see Tiger. Don't do that. That's not fair to him, dog. Don't do that, bro. Tiger, don't do that. Right now, he's the starter.
He's the starter.
It's the preseason, Tiger.
He's starting for the preseason. Most of the time, the person that starts the preseason, unless they stink it up, they are the starter.
All right, watch this. Watch this. You know why I'm finna bust your head open right now? Carolina Hood, the number right here, 862-799-9956 is on the screen. 862-799-9956. We take that one call. Here's why I'm gonna bust your head. Because when I said Charlie Offerdahl, I was on your show, and Charlie Offerdahl started the spring for Colorado. You know what you said?
What?
You know what you said?
What?
Coach, you know he ain't gonna be starting. They just doing that. Am I lying? Look at the camera and say I'm lying.
Yeah, I said that, and that's what they should have did. And they tried to trot him out there as a starter, and it was an epic fail, right?
And guess what? And that's exactly what I'm saying is just because you starting now, you know it's the preseason. That is, come on, man. You know Charlie wasn't finna start no games.
But you know that was semantics. That was just the appease the crowd and all that kind of stuff. You know Charlie just stepped down the other day, right?
I saw that. Some concussions or something like that.
Yeah, concussion. Charlie just stepped down.
Listen,
He finna work on
he'll be a great assistant, start coaching. He'll be a great assistant to start coaching. We got 2 callers on the line. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it because I got to get out of here myself. I got to be up early. First one is Dr. Stalling in the building. Dr. Stalling, what's going on, man? Talk to us. Dr. Stalling going once. Dr. Stallings going twice. Dr. Stallings, landing your plane. Dr. Stallings, it must be asleep for the night. All right, next one on the line, 3558. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name and where you calling from. What's going on? Who is this? Who we speaking to?
Hey, Coach.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Coach?
What's going on? Who we speaking to?
Yeah, what's good? Carolina Hood. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up with you, brother? Talk to us.
It's a new year, man. You know I had to come in and mess with you in the chat. But hey, man, let me ask you a question, Coach. Why you don't think that Shedeur should be a first year? I mean, be a first year starter.
I didn't say I don't think he should be. Guys, y'all got selected.
No,
I'm telling you. I didn't say I didn't think he shouldn't be. I don't trust the Cleveland Browns. That's not y'all don't listen to me. Y'all hear when Tiger say you think you start? No, it's not because of Shedeur. It's because I don't trust Cleveland. I've been telling y'all this. I know, but y'all want me to say something.
I don't think he will start the first game. I mean, the first game of the season. I'm with you on that. But I really think that right now when they say okay, Shedeur gonna start, I think they're using him for a marketing tool.
Exactly.
They know a lot of people gonna get out there. But at the same time, too, even though Shedeur was calm about this thing, and we only see what's on film or whatever they allowed us to see, I really think they're playing game because they know if they put a bunch of negative stuff out there, people gonna react, and they ain't nothing making money for your channel, everybody else's channel, making money for Cleveland, make more people go out and buy a jersey. I think it is a marketing thing. I think that they was going to start him for preseason anyway, because come on, that is the first they did. Well, Friday is the first preseason game is in Carolina. They know a lot of people from down that way, from Florida, around in this area. His fan base is big, like a LeBron fan base, I think that's where they just using him
Exactly.
just to get that money. Yeah. But
Can I tell y'all something? I'm gonna say
right
this
now. I don't.
Carolina, I'm sorry. I'll tell you, I want you to jump in. I'm gonna say two things, Carolina. I'm gonna say two things,
Go ahead,
Carolina. I'm gonna say two things,
Mhm.
Carolina. One, the worst thing the Shedeur Sanders fan base could have ever done, in my opinion, is buy those jerseys right now. That's
Yes,
the very
sir.
first thing. You want to know why
Yes,
I think
sir.
it was the worst thing? You want to know why I say it's the first thing y'all could do? Because y'all just paid Dak Prescott off. Y'all just paid Dak Prescott off. And here go the funny thing. I mean, not Dak Prescott. I'm sorry, Deshaun Watson. Y'all just paid Deshaun Watson off, so that owner didn't even have to come out his pocket. So he picks up Shedeur Sanders. 250, right? Isn't that what y'all said? Hold up. 250 million. That's what everybody bragging about. And you know what the owner said? Got him. Got him. Here go 250. Hey, Deshaun, take this money. Didn't come out my pocket. Shedeur, you take 14 million to go away, right? And guess what? Because they just went and picked up another quarterback.
The owner couldn't do that anyway because it's the way how Shedeur got his contract. Not even if he do appearance on TV, anything that he do,
and
he one of the only players got that, he gonna get extended money anyway. That's the way his contract is right now. If you do an interview with Shedeur right now, he get paid for that. Not even NFL, and I really think that the NFL, I really think that's why they're mad with him. Because I mean, even though ain't nobody get paid off of their jersey, the amount of money that man sold on jersey, he sold more than the number one. He got paid $16 million. And he made more money than nearly the first round draft pick was making 43. Shedeur made money. Just being a fifth round draft pick, he made maybe over $30 million just from being his name, because the way how his brand set up. And
Nike don't get it, Tiger.
Signed him.
He don't get it, Tiger.
So you know, he made money. He ain't got to be a first round to make money. He might be out past a lot of these guys. They might be need to do
what he's saying. What he's saying though is, Shedeur made money, but he's not even making half of what Cleveland making. Cleveland in the NFL making a bulk of money, right? So say if it was 250, what they're saying, and if Shedeur got 16, that's still another 200 million out there that Cleveland getting. And he's saying Cleveland and NFL going to split that. So let's say Cleveland got 120 something million. Now he can pay Deshaun Watson off. So we pretty much paid off that bad deal he made with Deshaun Watson. And Shedeur still might
pay that man anyway. So I mean, it's just an early deposit.
He missed it, Tiger. Tiger, you see what he did? He missed it. He missed the point.
What he's saying is we paid the bill for him. The Shedeur fans paid the bill for him. And like the reason why I didn't get the jersey, I know Shedeur really didn't want that 12. He wanted that 2. So I'm just like, I'm waiting because I think he's gonna change to that 2 whenever he get a chance. Because that's what his brand was built around. But that's neither here nor there. But what we're saying is we helping Cleveland out, and Cleveland really ain't helping us out. That's what he's saying.
Thank you. All you had to do was sit there and wait. You paid the bill for him. He got the money. Yeah, Deshaun gonna get paid, but he didn't have to come out his pocket. But
a lot of his jersey,
that
a lot of people bought, and I missed out, and I should have bought it. I should have bought that 144 jersey. That's the jersey that
Sir,
made a lot of people.
Sir, did it still say Cleveland? Did it still say Cleveland on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Because the way how he went, they didn't got it from the NFL shop. They didn't got it from the NFL shop, so he went out and had it, but Cleveland still got the money because he marketed it off Cleveland. But that 144 jersey, that's the jersey that Cam had wanted. He tell him, no, I ain't made that kind of money, because that first jersey right there, and anybody who got that 144 and then go to 12, then he go back to 2. Everybody who had the 144, because I collect stuff. Anybody who had that 144 and say, for instance, his career take off in the next 10 years, he have a good run.
Gotcha.
All of them jerseys gonna be worth money.
Gotcha.
You can be having you're gonna have money sitting in the closet. Right now, if you got a 144 jersey right now, that's just like having a limited edition of a I don't know what kind of car. Just having a car out of 1 million, I say 7 700,000 car out of the whole world of that car, one of one.
Right.
That's a one of one jersey.
Okay.
So whatever press that it came off, say for instance you got one of 9 in 10 years right now, that legendary jersey, that 144 jersey, that jersey gonna be unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable money. You're gonna get some money, especially say for Sanders left the NFL after 10 years. Even though if he don't make the type of career, that jersey always, because you know what, the backstory behind it gonna have it always, because we can always know that was should have won a number 1 pick, dropped to a 5th pick, and went 144.
But I got one for you before I let you go. Before I let you go, Carolina, there's another jersey out there. There's a jersey. You say you're a collector. There's another jersey out there that I bet you don't know about. I've actually seen it. I've seen it.
No, I collect. I don't collect a lot. I collect a memorabilia. I collect cards and all that stuff.
I know, but
I'm
talking about this jersey. There's one more jersey that you have not seen. You ready? It's the 12 times 12 jersey. You ain't never seen that one? The 12 times 12. Yeah. You haven't seen it? 12
times 12 is what, 144?
Right. It's the 12 times. It's the 12 on the front. It's the 12 on the back, but they got an X in the middle, right here on the side. So it's 12 times 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it make 140. You ain't see that one yet?
I ain't messing with you.
I'm telling you, dog.
Does they have one? They got one?
I'm trying to tell you. I seen it. I'm telling you, it's the 12 times 12 jersey. And you put an X on this. I'm telling you, bro. But you y'all, I don't tell you what I heard. I tell you what I know. But Carolina, I love you, dog. I gotta run. I gotta get this last call.
I love you. I don't. Hold on.
Tiger.
Yeah.
You ain't seen the 12 times 12 jersey?
I have not seen that, Kohei. And I don't want to see it. I don't even want to see it.
It's a 12 right here. And it's a 12 back here, and it got the multiplication sign under the ribs, on the ribs. 12 times 12.
Pull it up.
No, it's exclusive, dog. See, now y'all laugh at me when I bring that up. Hold up. But why is it so funny? Y'all laugh at me when I bring that up, but it ain't funny. It ain't supposed to be funny when a dude said that the owner took in the back room to take the Deshaun Watson deal because he went against the people. That ain't funny. That's fact. But when I say they got a 12 times 12 jersey, 144. I'm just saying, dog. I think Dr. Stalling on here. We out of here, man. Dr. Stalling, talk to her. We out of here.
Oh, what's going on, Coach and Big Tiger, man? I ain't gonna keep you guys long. I'm gonna go online and say this. I've been watching football a long time. If they allow Shedeur to be Shedeur, he's gonna be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Fair enough.
Hands down.
Fair enough.
Hall of Fame cornerback. What he's doing, man, the poise that he has, man. He's sitting back there. I feel bad for Gabriel, man. He can't play with Shedeur on that team. Shedeur is going to ball out. He's a Hall of Famer, man. He's the best quarterback in this class, man. You can't stop talent, man. He has the it factor. If you took away all the Deion stuff and some of the stuff that Deion said that really put Shedeur in a bad position, when Deion was saying, if I remember correctly, that the Cleveland Browns don't develop quarterbacks and saying all that idiotic stuff, that means that to me, he put his son behind the 8 ball. And sometimes, man, them other folks, they don't want to hear your commentary, Deion. So I was glad that Shedeur told his dad to stay away, man. I got this. I don't need you to be a helicopter dad. Dad, I got this. Relax. I was glad that he stood up to his dad, because there always come a time when, as all of us had to do this, majority of, where you have to show your parents that you're an adult. If they don't, they'll continue to treat you as a child. So I was so happy that Shedeur said, I got this, Dad. Relax. I'm all right. I'm all right. I got it. These guys ain't that good. Dylan is 4'8". He can't see over the line.
See? So Flacco
is old. Kenny Pickett been on 4 teams. I'm in a great position. Everybody needs to relax. I've been listening to the Colorado faithful. They putting God in. Man, God ain't got nothing to do with football, man. It's the best player gonna win. They praying. We don't have to pray, because one thing you can't stop talent. Shedeur gonna get his time and just fall out. Everybody relax.
Hey, look,
football is a sport that you one play away from getting in the game. You one play away.
Hey,
somebody. So I'm not even worried about it,
Hold on,
man.
Tiger. He can't handle
The
you.
young man is a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's the best quarterback on Cleveland, and all of the stories
Gotcha.
coming.
Re-
They're gonna draft Arch Manning and them 9 bum quarterbacks they got in college. Young brother, Shedeur, let's keep balling out. Man.
There
That's
you go.
all you can do. Control what you can control.
Real quick, man. Go ahead, Tiger. You want to say something?
All right, hey, don't feel sorry for Dylan Gable. I'm gonna tell you what Dylan Gable got going on. So far, he done had the most reps at quarterback, right? And he signed a 4-year, $2.2 million deal to have a front row seat to see Shedeur for the next 4 years. He got the best seat in the house. He got the best seat in the house, and he getting all the reps he wants. So, hey, he good. He good, man.
That's nasty work, Tiger. That's nasty work, Tiger. That's some nasty work, boy.
It doesn't. Hello?
Yeah, we here. Go ahead.
Yeah, we here.
What I'm gonna say about the reps, man, the only reps that matter is the reps in a real game. I don't know why, it's just like playing basketball, man. If you playing against the JV and you giving them 30, you still playing. So Shedeur is getting reps, man. So he's still playing. He's still throwing the football. So the reps he getting, the first team reps, that's gonna come on Friday. Okay, it's gonna come tomorrow because they scrimmage against the Eagles. So he getting his reps. He's still playing. I don't know why we're so concerned about him running with the first team. Hey, man, all of them professionals. All of them got professional Cleveland Browns uniform on, man. So everybody panicking, somebody ain't running with the first team. Stay down on the third and fourth team and dominate them guys. So once you have some confidence, so Shedeur was good. He built his confidence up throwing against the janitors, the Walmart workers, the Chick-fil-A. So now when he go up, man, I'm 15 for 15. I'm good now. So I was happy they started him down at the bottom. You just dominate as you go up. So don't start me off with the black belt. Start me back down there with the green belts, and I'm going to kick everybody in the forehead and knock them out when I come up there. I see Kenny Pickett, and I see Flacco and Dylan Gable peeking out the corner of their eye. Then I'm on the other field over there, and they hear that ooh and that ah over there. So Shedeur was in a great position. They ain't oohing out over Flacco and Dylan Gable and Pinkett. Man, please, man. It really is an insult that you place a 5'8" guy against Shedeur. A 5'8" guy who's been in college 6 years, and they say just as good as Shedeur. Man, would you stop it? So I tell everybody, stop all that praying God. God ain't got nothing to do with football. He got other business to take care of.
They got him listed technically, though. Hold on, Dr. Stalin. Technically, they got him listed at 5'11", and Shedeur's at 6'1.5". I'm just saying that's what NFL.com. Okay, so they wrong. Okay,
man, absolutely, man. The guy can't see over the line. You a coach?
I'm just telling you what the stat. I'm just telling you what NFL.com got. So they lying for Dylan Gabriel.
Absolutely. Okay. It's like I totally agree, man. I understand what you have to cheat. They have to give Dalen all the reps. Give it to him.
I love it, man. Ty, you got anything to say so we get out of here? We got the roll. We got 1 minute. We got to get up out of here.
Okay, man. Listen, man. We fine. Shedeur gonna be fine, man. Don't worry, man. Cream all rise to the top. All right, my brothers. Y'all be good, man. Love you, Sean.
Appreciate you, Dr. Stallings, as always. Shout out to Dr. Stallings. I mean, I hate that we got to go, but I got to run. I got to be one. I know Tiger got some business to handle as well. But Tiger, real quick, I want to say this last piece and we get out of here. What was the significance of picking up Tyler Huntley, though? Well, why add a 6th quarterback to the fold? You got Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, and now you add Tyler Huntley. And we're talking about 2 quarterbacks that got a hammy issue, right? So it's probably not season ending on 2 quarterbacks. It's probably more of a tweak. It ain't like they reported that they've torn a hamstring. So a tweaked hamstring shouldn't keep you out. So you go see again, this is Cleveland doing Cleveland crap. They go add a 6th quarterback to the fold with experience. Why is that?
I think what you said earlier, you was like they're gonna let Dylan and Pickett get a lot of reps to see what they really got and who to cut and who to keep. So they might be getting ready to cut one of you guys, and they probably gonna bring in Tyler to be the other guy.
Okay, fair. But you still got too many. You still got to cut. I still think you got to get it to. Okay, let's say Deshaun Watson out the picture. You're now down to 5. You cut
we got the money for him now.
4. No, but it doesn't matter. You still got roster spots though, Tiger. That's the difference.
Yeah. I'm saying.
You gonna put 2 quarterbacks on the practice squad?
Well, I'm just saying we can eliminate Deshaun because he's gonna be dropped out, but they got the money for him, so he X'd out. Now
so now you're down to 5. 4. Who else you gonna cut?
You might get cut Dylan too. Everybody get somebody can't see up the line. He got little hands.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. So you're gonna cut Pickett, cut Dylan, and you're gonna bring in Tyler Huntley?
Gotta say, if you cut Dylan, you will save a lot of money.
Hey, again, believe it or not, Cleveland doing Cleveland things. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the young lady. What's her name? I ran across her channel. She got like a purplish background. I can't remember the name of her channel. She was Shades. She be on there talking, man. Y'all put it in the chat. I would love to have her on the show. I would love to have her. I gotta find out what channel. I saw her today. It's a young lady. She got a purplish background. It's like a diamond looking background, and it's purplish. And boy, she was going in about how they hate her. I can't remember her name, man.
Yeah, I think I've seen her one or 2 times. I think I've seen her.
She had on some shades, man. She had on some shades, man. But anyway, Tiger, I got to get up out of here. I'm gonna let you go because I got to pull up this one more time, man. Before I get up out of here, Tiger said he gonna join. I don't know if he is or not, but we got to make sure we make it here to the fantasy draft because we ain't playing no games over here, Tiger. If you understand me,
yeah. I'm gonna see if Rome or LG are running. Yeah, we can join because I can't run. I got too much going on.
All right. For anybody in the building, man, want to join this is our 5th year now, I believe. Coach Hayes, 4th annual Coach Hayes 2025 College Fantasy Football League. It's fun. 10 times your money. 3 different levels. 25 get you 250. 50 get you 500. 100 get you 1,000. If you want to join, all you gotta do is Cash App Coach Hayes Football, $ Coach Hayes Football. Make sure you see that logo, that black and white logo. If you send your money to some Coach Haynes, you're gonna be out of luck. You understand me? Also, in the comment section, make sure you put your email address. Your email address. If you want to join all 3, just send 175. You want to join 2, you know how to add. Yeah, y'all out of school. We grown AF. You understand me? In the 24 hours, I will send you a link. Make sure you check your spam folder. Make sure you check your they got all these different things now. If you have any questions, Coach Hayes Football at gmail.com. Don't DM me, don't Twitter me, don't Facebook message me. I'm not going to read it. I'm telling you. Email me, CoachHayesFootball at gmail.com. It's a lot of fun. The draft date is August 22nd. All the information comes on there as well, but all drafts will be held on August 22nd, that Friday before week 0. All right, Tiger, man, I appreciate you, dog, as always. We in the building. Like I said, we don't always agree, dog, but we always have fun, man. So I appreciate you, dog. And like I said, it's all love to everybody in the building. Wish we could stay longer, but I got to go. Tiger, let the people know. I know you got your own channel running, but let people know where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Y'all can find me on Big Tiger Media. I drop videos when I can. I will be working the midday shift coming up here soon. So I want to be the 10 o'clock guy, but I might have to be the late night guy. So we will find out. So, but y'all keep checking the channel. I will drop some gems here and there. And a lot of stuff we have said that a lot of people called us crazy for 2, 3 months, 7 months ago, now it's coming true. So just believe. Hey, Shedeur gonna be starter day 1 for the Browns, and Juju Lewis is gonna be one of the greatest college football quarterbacks of all time. You heard it here first.
What time that game start though? I gotta be somewhere ready. I can't wait. But anyway, man, I appreciate you, dog. We up out of here, man. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. We finna hit this thing, man. We see y'all tomorrow for Canes Talk Live. Peace. Tiger, you out your goddamn mind, boy. What's wrong with you, boy? I say, what's wrong with you, boy? Oh, Lord have mercy.